Frost looked on the gathered crowd, now 3,000 strong. With heavy heart, his voice rang loud as he sang this loveless song. God is a guide from field, from wave, from plough, from anvil, and from loom. We his rights to save and speak a tyrant faction's doom. We raise the watchword liberty. We will be free. For when the rising tide is turned in every London quarter, Parliament comes crashing down with Robert's Rules of Order. And bobbies took an oath to be our nation's warders, swearing that they would enforce Sir Robert's Rules of Order. To Newport rose a million friends who rallied each supporter to join this flood of working men against Robert's Rules of Order. For when the rising tide is turned in every London quarter, Parliament comes crashing down with Robert's Rules of Order. Like this, on the steps of Parliament, John Frost stood proud and tall. A hush fell on this great event as he told them one and all, depose the gentry and the crown, depose the House of Lords, or join the Queen in exile by Robert's Rules of Order. So Chartists, Luddites, Communists, recall each faithful martyr who died so you could have your new world Robert's Rules of Order. Say it loud, vote your favor, shout it high. All in favor, you say aye. Favor, aye, favor. Aye. A mandate of the people's cry. Favor, aye, favor. Aye. Let's hear the opposition side. Like a stubborn donkey's bray. All opposed, you say nay. Opposed, opposed. The motion carries anyway. Currents change and bring to us our tear-corrupted warder. In chains subdued and ill-abused, he's left with no supporters. Mobility's will can then proceed by our own rules of order. And we'll all cheer for country's sake when Robert's drawn and quartered. Well, when the rising tide is turned in every London quarter, Parliament shall be reborn with Robert's Rules of Order!
Sorry. We were talking. I gotta get my. I'm Top Lobster today. Sorry, Top Lobster, if you're watching. I'm Top Lobster. I'm the captain. Look here. Look, I'm the captain now.
Giddy up.
And I've only had half a beer. Okay, but I'm ready. I can't get this straight. If you're going to wear a lobster, it has to be straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are not at a B-52s concert.
Okay.
Even though it may look like it a little bit.
Well, let me scoot before so I don't have to be like, all right. Oh, so what are... Oh, no, I don't need to play anything. I keep...
Want a mic check, right?
Oh, how's our mics?
If you can hear me, don't say anything.
You just...
Thank you.
You keep going.
Talk.
You're good. Okay. Now let me... Okay, Mike. Okay. You guys just got to let us know if the mix is good. We're doing, you can see it on the camera, I think, we're doing separate mics on a mixing board. Like we're going pro. And speaking of going pro, I set up, where is it? Down here, we have our own Patreon. So if you want to get us beer money or help us pay for our software.
We need beer.
Our portion of the software.
And pretzels.
Because this is getting used. This is all my Pink Flame of Liberty stuff.
And nachos.
And the licensing for eCam or whatever, it's about, I don't know, like $400 a month I have to pay for my streaming. Not a month, excuse me, a year for my streaming software. So, I
was like, $400 a year, a month, good great.
I think it's about $400 a year, but I would like to upgrade it so we could stream to your station. Remember, we wanted to add a few more channels.
I'm not sure if I have a station.
No, your YouTube page. I mean, your Facebook page.
Oh, my Facebook page, yeah.
And it said I had to upgrade because I'm already sharing to like 5. You can share to up to 30, but whatever. All right, we're going to... You and that phone... You better be careful because all I've been posting is anal shit this week.
It's my wife. She wants to know where the channel is.
Phone is anal. All right.
YouTube, Pink Lobster, or Flame.
Oh, Pink Lobster of Liberty. Or my Facebook page, but I prefer everyone go to YouTube. A, for views, and B, you can see everybody's comments. Sometimes you guys are wondering what I'm responding to because it's on Facebook. You know, and it comes up no name half the time when it's on Facebook.
Oh, so that's where the horse wound up. Okay.
What horse?
The one.
Oh, the horse with no name? Yeah. I rode through the desert on that horse, you know.
Yeah, I found him at the sea.
Oh, okay. Who did that? America.
America, yes.
Yeah, America.
It's a great band.
All righty, we're gonna start.
We are?
Oh, I need my thingy. Oh my God, he cheated.
What are you talking about? Well, you didn't get it out. So I did.
He cheated.
I didn't cheat. I just let it sit there.
You could have turned it up, like, confidential.
I could have lit it on fire and you wouldn't have noticed because you were busy setting everything up.
Oh my, yeah, I do. I'm the studio engineer here.
Yes.
Okay,
I did not cheat.
We went through the 21st.
We're too busy yakking about your lobster hat.
Yeah, and my lobster shirt.
Uh-huh.
See, it is a tribute to Jordan Peterson.
Sure got the claws, though.
Because I do enjoy a lot of his stuff, and I know there's certain libertarians, and I put certain libertarians, not libertarians in quotes, but certain in quotes, that they're just offended by everything Jordan Peterson does, and they generally are the people like who go mud decorum and all that shit. So yeah, this is being worn to butthurt that certain group.
Would that include a certain former chair who's gone psycho?
Yes.
Okay.
But not everyone who dislikes Jordan Peterson is in that group. Like, I have some very cool radical friends that just, whatever, they don't like him. That's fine. But generally speaking, collectively speaking, the group that hates Jordan Peterson is generally all the right people to piss off.
I've read some of his stuff, but not all of it. And I find that he has a lot of interesting insights on things. I don't always agree with him, but
me
he has some
either.
interesting insights.
But he's always very thoughtful.
Yes.
And not comfort. And if you make a good point, like, not that I've talked to him, but when he's talking with people in good faith, he's like, oh, like he really thinks about it.
Yeah.
So
he keeps an open mind.
I like him. That doesn't mean I agree with him all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's dumbass when he says women only wear makeup to sexually attract men. And that is so I almost like got politically. That's so mentally deficient.
So what happens when men wear makeup?
They're trying to attract men. Everyone's trying to attract men. And so somebody was arguing with him about it, and I thought this was unanswerable. She's like, well, women in prison, even if the guards are other women, they will sell whatever. Like, they go to great lengths to have makeup. And there's no men. What are they, all lesbians? You know? So, no, women do not wear...
So
some might.
So if that's the case, then when I was wearing your makeup on...
Yeah, you were trying to attract men.
What man was I trying to attack?
But so he was talking in the... So he was talking in the workplace, too. And and I don't know, that just seemed to justify a lot of bad behavior. So that I didn't agree with. But it was a thoughtful discussion. So anyway, let's... before I get too drunk, because you're going to kick my ass. You're already 6 points ahead because I drink. See, I'm like Tyrion.
The way I've had the last couple of days dealing with all sorts of personal crap, I'm drinking today. So you have a chance.
Tyrion, you don't watch Game of Thrones, so Tyrion Lannister says he drinks and he knows things. I just drink. I don't know anything. Like Jon Snow.
Well, see, I usually know things.
Oh, all the Game of Thrones.
So I kind of cross cancels. You know?
I just shoved in a bunch of Game of Thrones jokes. All right, so we're going to the 22nd.
Which was a couple days ago, yes.
Right, because we did up through the 21st. Yeah. Even though I know you cheated and you saw this one.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, you did. Okay. I'm going to stick it here so you can't see through it. All righty. Are we ready, Mr. Seatback?
He thinks I have x-ray vision.
Well, look, you're kicking my ass!
If I had x-ray vision, I'd be in trouble.
You'd be having a good time. Well, maybe not, because well, there's some things in the world I would rather not see. Let's just leave it at that. All righty.
I'm not touching that. Just take me with a 10-foot pole. There's
all
no
right.
reason to.
Here we go. And this is now, I think we're going to lay on the table for a while here.
That's what she said.
Yeah. The standard descriptive characteristics of the motion to take from the table does not include the following, and their grammar is wrong. It should be characteristics do not does not. They fucked up with the prepositional.
Is April in the house?
Yeah. Their grammar sucks on here. So the standard descriptive characteristics of the motion to take from the table do not include the following. A, It is out of order when another has the floor. B, it can be moved while any other question is pending. C, it yields to privileged and incidental motions, but does not to subsidiary motions. And I wish D was all of the above because those all sound good to me. Just saying, but it's not. So you got to pick one. D, it must be moved at a time when no program or rule interferes, and while business of the class to which the subject question belongs is in order.
That sounds so freaking word salad. I'm going to say that's the answer.
You say D.
Yes.
But no, remember.
It's so hobglobby. It makes sense.
I think I haven't seen the answer myself yet. I'm just going by what I'm not saying I would pick D, but I think you picked D under some false pretenses. So I don't want to remember it's do not include the following.
Do not include. Okay. Let's reverse course then. Because since the obvious thing is we're missing here is a 2 p.m. wake up call for executing.
Exactly. So A, it is out of order when another has the floor.
Okay.
B, it can be moved while any other question is pending. C, it yields to privileged and incidental motions, but not to subsidiary motions. And then D, that long-ass thing, which I can read again if you want.
I think D it would be the type of thing where it actually would be a characteristic, so I can say no on that one, because we're going the opposite direction.
Right.
C was yields to what?
Privileged and incidental, but not to subsidiary.
I think that's probably true also, so let's go to B.
It can be moved while any other question is pending.
And then A.
It is out of order when another has the floor.
Ooh.
So A and B are opposite to each other.
They're opposite to each other?
Yeah. A says if someone else has the floor,
right,
it's out of order. And B says, well, they're not exactly opposite. B says another question can be pending, and this can interrupt it, basically. You can move it even when another question is pending.
Huh.
So A and B are kind of opposite. A pretty much says if other shit's going on, you can't do it.
Right.
And B says, no, you can do it when other shit is going on.
I'm going to go with A.
It's B.
It's B.
You can't, remember, does not include. I think you got confused again. See, I
told you, I start drinking, you have a chance.
Okay, well, you legitimately got this one wrong because I tried to help you so hard. But you did the does not.
JJ, how could you be on time when we didn't know when we were starting?
So I tried to help you. I tried.
See, like I said, you have a chance.
Oh, so it's like Dumb and Dumber.
What's the citation?
I was gonna put it away.
Getting ahead of yourself, aren't you?
You can see on that.
300. Okay, section 34. Page 300, line 12 to whatever the hell it is.
So what's it take from the table? Or lay on the table?
Hold on. It's here somewhere.
I think I'm going to memorize these titles.
The first green tab.
Because, take from the table. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You just got to find it.
I think I'm going to memorize, though, because, I've memorized the books of the Bible and shit, and there's 50 of those. So how many sections are there? I can memorize those titles. No. I think that will help. They'll make me faster. Don't you think? If I memorize them?
It would help, yeah.
Yeah. Until
you start talking in your sleep about it. Shut up.
Like when I'm wanting to find the book of Matthew, I'm not going to the beginning, No. I know exactly where it's at. It's like 3 over from John. Where it's
all I simply do is I just open the Bible with my eyes shut, pick a page, go boom, and I read the passage. And it's like, oh, that's relevant. Okay, we're good.
or it could be,
No, it usually is actually.
It could be a genealogy of all these begats. Okay.
No, I avoid that section.
So standard descriptive. So it's right at the beginning. Yes. We know that.
That's actually the very first standard descriptive characteristic. Because it goes 12 to 19, and then hang on, move it. Thank you. 1 to 21. So actually, it goes to the first 3.
Okay, so I'm going to summarize it. So it takes precedence over no pending question and therefore cannot be moved while any other question is pending. So that is why the answer is B. But it goes through to what? To the first 3?
The first 3,
is out of order when another has the floor. And then, the other one gets, I think, too complicated. Right. So I think it's basically 1.
Yeah, I just...
Yeah, you got confused. You went back to does not. I mean, includes rather than doesn't include.
I hate reverse logic sometimes.
Alrighty, well, I tried. So, did I give it to you? Oh, yeah,
Yes,
you
you
know.
did. And you cheated too.
No, I didn't.
You looked at it before you flipped it over. I watched you do it.
Oh, you're so full of shit. I can smell it.
I'm just repeating what you say.
All right, I'm ready. Even though my bra strap, man. Used to think, you know, people, I don't know, never mind. But growing up, I was like, oh, when you see bra straps, it must be because they don't have anything to hold it up. But no, I got plenty to hold it up, and it's still.
It's because they designed bra straps to not work with shoulders.
Right, or you need to get the one that crosses in the back. And
those can cause headaches. So anyway, not because of personal experience, folks, but I've heard women talk about it.
Yeah, he wears a bra.
No, I don't. Or to quote the question, if women can wear tube tops, do they wear tube bottoms too?
Yeah, those are pencil skirts.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay. You're right. We're still on lay on the table.
I figured, yeah, because we had one last. I was just doing all the editing yesterday, and the last one was lay on the table. So I was like,
Okay, well, that was related. Now here it is again.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Are you ready for the na? You know that song?
That's reading a bomb chicka wow wow.
Go ahead.
Okay. The immediately pending question. Excuse me. Let me start that over.
Yes, please.
I just said it wrong.
And I still got a cough a little bit.
You got the RONR.
Mm.
It's a Delta variant.
I tested. No.
It's the cult of RONR variant.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
Makes you lose all sense of motion. Anyway, whether it's a main motion or subsidiary. Okay. The immediately pending motion is... Yeah, I made a parliamentary joke, okay? The immediately pending motion is an amendment to the main motion.
Uh-huh.
The previous question is ordered in all pending questions.
Uh-huh.
The vote is taken on the amendment and it is adopted.
Uh-huh.
A member is recognized and makes the motion to lay on the table the amended main motion.
Uh-huh.
The chair should, colon,
It always should colon.
Yes. A, rule the motion lay on the table out of order since the previous question was ordered on all pending questions.
Uh-huh.
B, state the question on laying the amended main motion on the table.
Uh-huh.
C, refer the question to lay on the table to the amended main motion to the assembly.
Uh-huh.
Or D, none of the above.
B.
It is B.
I paid attention. You see, I concentrated. I'm envisioning the whole thing. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I'm actually putting people into it. So, yeah, I'm good.
Were you channeling?
No, I'm like envisioning a convention. Oh, and Julian's in Cancun? What the hell?
They didn't invite us?
Are you with your family or did you go alone? And, okay, whistleblower 45, okay. Thank you, Spy Main. We needed to know that. Yeah. It looks like one of the answers. It's jumbled like that. And D, answer files lawsuit against...
It's like an excessive long title there.
Oh, God.
When news stories titles turn into paragraphs, you're doing it wrong. Anyway.
I figured I was going to say, Julian, if you want your family, I'm going to be like, dude.
Okay, we are at section 17.
Section 17, which is lay on the table. Wait.
Or just lay on the table.
No, previous question probably. No, it's lay on the table. Okay, got it. Well, it was one or the other. And JJ's in Philadelphia. Still, because that's where he lives, I think.
You haven't escaped yet?
I think he lives in Philadelphia. I don't know if you're working there or you're living there, but yeah.
Or you're still working on your cheesesteak for lunch?
He's writing an article, I heard.
On cheesesteaks?
I saw the post that said you're writing another article.
Okay. It's 212, which is the... Hang on. Further rules and explanation.
Uh-huh.
So I find the right section here. And it's that first paragraph, laying the pending... I can talk.
I think we have
questions on the table after debate has been closed.
Okay, my section's a little different, so you're going to have to read it. It's new. It's been amended.
If debate has been closed by ordering the previous question or by the expiration of the time to which debate was limited, then up until the moment of taking the last vote under the order, the question still before the assembly can be laid on the table.
That's all we need.
It keeps going though. Thus, while a resolution and amendment are pending, if the previous question is ordered on both motions, it is in order to lay the resolution on the table, carrying with it the adhering amendment. If the amendment has already been adopted or voted on, excuse me, there's a hole in my page, that it would likewise have been in order to lay the resolution on the table.
Yep, that's exactly it. And in the new book, it's 1712.
Yeah. Now raises the question though. Okay. Help me out here. Why would it be in order if a previous question has been called?
Because it's higher precedence.
Higher precedence. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, if you look, I should bring my little. I don't like the chart in the back. I like the one that I
my
made.
chart's with me today, so yeah.
I like the one that I made when I was cheating on a test. I wasn't really cheating, but they said you could. But that's the one I made anyway. So wait. So lay on the tables right there. It goes lay on the table. Previous question. Limited. So it's it's the highest precedence of the subsidiary motions.
Got it. Okay, makes sense.
Lay on the table's got a very high precedence.
I'm terrible on the precedence. So by the way, Mark, you better.
What? Oh, I got it. Yeah, I need the eraser.
No, just put a tick above it. You know,
No, I want the erase. Okay, no, I'll do that. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, just put a tick above it, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, got it. Got it. Oh, I got my sign set. Let me get them out of your way. Did you see them?
I saw the.
Yes.
I saw the. I saw the drive pictures. Yes.
You got that one. So this is government. You know, we can't afford it. We got this one. Government is healthcare. Dr. DMV. We got this one. Good ideas don't require force.
No, it's Dr. Death. Anyway.
Which I like. This is good for anyone. Then we got government healthcare is equal mediocrity. Grandma. The death panel will see you now. Wayne loved that one. And then this is the one I carried. Nothing is a right that forces others to do something for you. And they were the hamster wheel. They were just like, what?
It's because they don't understand the difference between what a
positive
right is and a true negative right.
Yeah. So we'll put, I want to get, because you didn't have much room with me having those there. I had another one that for some reason I forgot to upload that said something like government healthcare is medical slavery.
Nicholas Wildstar sent me a big ass lawn sign for his campaign.
Is he running for governor too? Is that he's running for the California recall. He's running.
He is?
Jeff Hewitt's running.
I know he was.
Another libertarian just declared.
Oh, that's too many.
The guy who does the talk show, black guy.
Elder?
Yes.
He had declared, and the Secretary of State tried to throw him off the ballot over a piece of bullshit. And then he took it to court.
He's back.
And the court said, I don't think so. You're applying the law wrong. He's back on.
Yeah, he's back. So
something about some sort of a tax reaction. It was like, what the hell is that?
So Julian, take a very good picture for me. Not on your, it can be on your phone, but it's better if it's taken on a real camera. And send me a high resolution picture.
Yes, dear wife, we know he's on.
Of the Nicholas Wildstar lawn sign, so I could put it on Lpedia. Anybody who's got libertarian lawn signs, if you could photograph them with good, photograph, I'd like to get them on Lpedia. All righty.
Next.
Yeah. It's me?
Yes.
It's the 24th. Yeah, okay. Yesterday. I thought I was out.
It's yesterday.
Okay, look what I'm doing. I'm peeling it off and doing that. Because I'm not like you. I'm not going to cheat. Okay, it needs to be right side up. Are you ready? Ooh, it's not lay on the table.
Damn, nap time's over.
All right. Which of the following statements is correct regarding the subsidiary motion to postpone indefinitely?
D. I don't know. Keep going.
A.
I'm making that up.
A. The motion to postpone indefinitely cannot be renewed in connection with the same main question during the same session.
Okay, keep going.
B. The motion to postpone indefinitely can be renewed in connection with the same motion. Wait, in connection with the same.
Wait a minute. Wait. Start that one over.
The motion to postpone indefinitely can be renewed in connection with the same main question during the same session after material progress in debate. C. The motion to postpone indefinitely can be renewed in connection with the same main question during the same session if the main question was materially amended since the previous vote against indefinite postponement.
Wait, what? Say that again. that was
okay.
That was a word salad. We need some croutons here.
All right. You're in one session.
Right.
You move to postpone indefinitely a main question.
Okay.
You lose.
Yeah.
The main question gets amended.
Okay.
So it's saying after it's substantially amended, you can renew the motion to postpone indefinitely.
Yeah.
That's what that was saying.
Yeah, okay. Now I understand what it's saying, but it was...
Okay. So that was C, and D is both B and C are correct.
Well, C ain't right, so D ain't right. So what was B again?
The motion to postpone indefinitely can be renewed in connection with the same main question during the same session after material progress and debate.
No. I'm going with it. A, I think, is what it just can't be renewed at all, right?
Right. It just in the same
session.
Same question, same session.
No, I'm going to stick it with A.
And you are correct. And I don't know what if I would have gotten that. I think I would have said both B and C are correct.
Well,
because I have stuck in my head that you should be able to renew it when there's been amendments or material progress, but you can't. I just am rebelling against that.
See, I would argue that even though the main question has been amended, it's still the main question.
But it's a different
one. But that's
one.
what the postpone indefinitely adheres to.
But it's a different main. It's. I get it. I just object to that because if you substantially amend that main question, it's a different question.
Well, it's still the same question. It's just got different context.
You can amend it to mean the opposite. So how is it the same question?
It's still the same box.
Yeah, but it's different meaning. Who cares about the box? It's
so
what's in the box.
Flip the box over. It's still the same box.
But you can amend it to be the opposite. You should be able to. Robert's authors, you are wrong. You are wrong. It's unjust.
I understand what you're saying. I might agree with you. But at the same time, I also understand why they're saying what they're saying.
I'm also one who thinks you should be able to renew it after material progress and debate, but I can't argue for that one as strenuously. That one is iffy. But after it's been materially amended, yeah. Okay, JJ, can you move the tissue box? Because it's
yeah. Here.
Oh, that's fine. The main question would be amended before.
Can you move your sound effects box?
Ideally, he says, yeah, I can. But, you know.
Or scoot that over. I don't know.
Let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can move this over. Yeah, look. There we go.
There we go. That's got it.
All right. Ideally, the main question would be amended before postpone indefinitely vote on. Yes. You probably should wait to see what's going to happen because you fuck yourself over.
Mm-hmm. So.
It doesn't word it that way because mud decorum. But anyway, if I cuss, don't write Wayne to complain about me like somebody did.
They wrote to oh yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
They're complaining because you cussed?
No. They're complaining because I won't shut up about their bad behavior, and apparently they're getting blowback. Cry me a fucking river. You should have tried to ruin my life.
Oh, yes, that one, yes. So, you know what I told Wayne they should do with that? That he should reply in kind to the other guy's husband.
Yeah, but
I have him control. Yeah.
I almost was like, well, how would he feel if I contacted? I'm not going to say the name of the completely private individual, you know, the spouse. He wouldn't like it. He wouldn't like it one bit, and neither would the spouse. So why does he think it's appropriate to contact? Wayne was just like, what the hell? He didn't answer for a couple of days because he didn't answer till Thursday. He had the text on Tuesday because he was like, he wanted to show me and be like, what the hell? You know?
Mm-hmm. I know who you were talking about. I'm not going to name names.
No.
All I know was that was just out of whack.
Yeah, because I'll get in trouble if I name names, I guess. But I'm on Joshua's show on Thursday, and no, fuck that. We're gonna say right off, all you go away. This isn't for you.
This is for the mature people in the room.
You know, so we're gonna have fun on Joshua because Joshua and me. If we did a voting chart, I think we vote the same, and we didn't even I didn't even realize this.
Ask Chuck. He tracks that stuff.
Well, I do now too.
Yeah.
I have a table. We vote together. I think 95% of the time.
That's pretty good.
And I vote against the two alleged radicals, probably 95% of the time. So what does that tell you?
Somebody is radicals. I think they is.
Right. Somebody either the issues have nothing to do with being radical, or somebody here is not a radical.
Sorry to break out my jump rope again for that.
And the issues do. The issues are about transparency. Radicals
they're opposed to transparency now.
Oh God, they that's that internal list argument. I can't get this. Where I want to get rid of the internal list.
Yeah.
No, who's opposing me? The radicals are fucking opposing me.
Don't these people realize, and I say this as a co-founder of the Transparency Caucus, way back in the fall of 2008 that transparency is not only desired, it's necessary, and it is radical.
Yeah, no.
If you don't like the fact that you have this private list where you can sit there and bitch about people, then quit your fucking bitching.
It's bad. And what they want to do, which isn't on its face bad, but they don't think of the unintended consequences. So they want to split the regular business list into 2 lists, one of them which is just motions.
Yeah.
What's going to happen then is people are going to go, well, the bylaws only require us to have the votes in public, and then they're just going to have the motions list and everything else will be private. Mm-hmm. That's the way it used to be. Nick changed it so they couldn't do that easily because Nick used to be a hardcore radical, and now the alleged radicals are arguing to put it back.
And the stupid thing is that that debate needs to be public.
Well,
and if it's not made public, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Somebody or more than one somebody on the LNC is going to start leaking this stuff, and it's going to leak like a sieve.
Oh no,
we're back to where we were back in 2008 again.
No, I will start. Yeah, I will be the one to do that. They already know that because I do that with. This is where half the trouble started. They did that private list. Mm-hmm. I started just saying, "Fuck it, this shouldn't be private," and just forwarding it. Mm-hmm. And they got mad. You're forwarding things without my consent. I go, well, you're putting things on a private list without my consent. Mm-hmm. So I have a policy manual because getting rid of the list failed. The radicals torched that vote, okay? So I have a policy manual amendment to say only things that would be appropriate for executive session can be in a private email list, and the secretary has to include in her annual quarterly report a list of the subject matter, like a privilege log, the subject matter and dates of all emails in the private list. And then members can make requests to make them public, and we can make them public by a certain vote. If that doesn't pass, I think I'm going to commit Harry because the radicals are the swing votes here.
Mm-hmm. And frankly, they should know better.
But they voted to suspend me too, so because my decorum.
What a bunch of...
So the radicals are not radicals. I call them rhinos, and they're rhinos. Rhino's gonna rhino.
Radicals and name only.
Yep. And the caucus is not holding them to account. And here's the thing. The Mises caucus has held people to account, not for votes and things like that, because they vote fine. But just even like volunteers who go off the rails and post some things that maybe like where people accuse them of being racist and shit, that maybe are, they take those people behind the woodshed, and as it should be, and they're usually kicked out of the caucus. The radical caucus used to throw people out.
They don't now.
They don't now. And there's no way you can tell me that the LNC radicals are radical. Not at all. So you're wondering why I talk shit? That's why I talk shit. Okay, JJ.
Back to our original programming here.
Postpone indefinitely pending and make because amendments are higher in priority, because I think postpone indefinitely has precedence over the main motion in the hierarchy. Am I right on that?
Okay, the reference is section 38, which is renewal of motions.
I want to look at my hierarchy. Yeah, look, postpone indefinitely is only superior to the main motion.
Right.
Amend is the next one in the level.
Yeah. So amendment, yeah. So this is section 38, renewal of a motion.
Well, that makes sense because you lost and you're trying to do it again.
Yeah. And it's 338, 15 to 22 in the 11th. It's the title of the section, Particular Cases of the General Rule Against Renewal, followed by a bunch of bullet points.
Oh.
So
it's in 38.
Right.
I don't think I may.
Go back.
I don't think I have that.
It is like right at...
Oh, particular... Got it, sorry.
There you go.
It's right in the beginning. Okay.
Okay, in this case, we're talking the second bullet.
Okay. Mine says number 2.
Okay. A motion to postpone indefinitely cannot be renewed in connection with the same
same main question
during the same session, even if the main motion has been materially amended since the previous vote against indefinite postponement. There will be another opportunity to accomplish the same object, that is, to defeat the main motion when it comes up for final vote.
Yeah, but you already could have done that. So, no, I disagree. That's unjust. unjust. JJ, what do you think? I know you're not going to probably agree with me, but we're not arguing that that's what it says. That's what it says. But do you agree with that rule? I don't think that makes sense. I think their justification for it is wrong.
But I got that one right.
You did. But I think it's wrong. Oh, and I wanted to invite everybody. Oh, I left the Patreon thing up here. I didn't mean to do that. That's obnoxious to keep that up the whole time. I'm sorry. I don't like having like advertising up the whole time. Okay, I forgot to do that. Think about the Office George. I don't know what an Office George is. Like, did you mean to type an Office George?
What the hell is that?
Is it like Curious George? I'm thinking of a monkey. Wow, that is interesting. Are you getting hammered, Julian? So Julian said, I want to add this to the broadcast. Hold on. Tell me if you don't want me to, Julian. All right, too late. You know what's crazy? I can get hammered here. Officer George. I don't know who Officer George is. I can get hammered here in Mexico, but if I even buy alcohol in the U.S., right to jail. There's more freedom in Mexico. Their government sucks, and you know that you have to bribe people. But in general, that's why there's a big expat anarchist community.
In other words, the racketeering is more blatant.
Yeah, they're more honest about it. I have no idea what you're talking about, JJ.
Me neither.
You think we're smart like you are.
We are not into the popular culture of things like this.
So, in Mexico, yeah. I've had there is a huge anarchist community. That's why.
Julian, you've had 2 margaritas. When are you going to start drinking?
Margaritas are good. So
yeah, if you like warm booze.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, that's why Anarcho-Culpo is held down there, which I would love to go to, but I would like to go check it out. See, JJ keeps telling me I need to move out of America, so maybe I'll go to Mexico.
You said to escape Philadelphia first.
You know, there's but they remain citizens. They're expats, but they keep their U.S. citizenship in case Mexico goes really fucked up. But I'm going to be on Unsafe Spaces. And we're going to talk about that island I keep obsessing about, that I say 1,500 libertarians need to just go get citizenship and take over this island.
Which island is that?
Niue, off the coast of New Zealand.
Too close to the weirdos.
No. If you look, no, it's not close at all. And I've got people interested in it.
New Zealand jumped the shark on Liberty a while back.
They're not a part of New Zealand. They're their own country.
Yeah, but where's their nearest outside world transport?
It would be New Zealand.
Exactly my point.
But and New Zealand provides protection for them. They have a defense treaty with New Zealand, because New Zealand considers it, if there was a world war strategic, like somebody could take over that island and have a good attack point against them.
I think they need a new partner, because I know what New Zealand's Navy is like, and it's a joke.
It's better than having to provide it yourself.
That's what I get for having a security clearance.
Listen, I don't like anywhere in this country, JJ. So just suggesting moving out of Castle Rock actually is pretty damn conservative.
Yeah.
So
it's not as conservative as Canyon City.
I'm talking fiscally. Yeah. It's also socially conservative, which I don't like. But I'm more concerned because my neighbors aren't going to come. I don't care if my neighbors like me. I do care if my neighbors want to rob from me. So if I have to pick a community, I want one that's fiscally conservative. I'd prefer one that's not socially conservative, but the two tend to go hand in hand.
That's why I live in a neighborhood where I can see the neighbors coming.
You're going to drive me crazy with that rocking.
10 feet away.
You're going to drive me crazy with that rocking.
Well, let's get on to the
Stop
next question.
Oh, God. Okay. You can just go. Tell me to shut up. Tell the lobster head to shut up.
Damn it, let me talk.
Do we know what day we're going up to or time? We usually set a goal.
I don't know.
Okay. We're not even up to today yet, so.
Actually, we aren't today.
Ah! Oh, let me do this.
Which was Thursday 2 years ago.
It's ASMR.
She's getting nailed.
I bet you people like that for
she's
ASMR.
She's getting nailed while she's getting hammered.
You know what ASMR is, right?
No.
Oh my God, you don't know it?
No.
So on YouTube, it's a whole subgenre of people like just making noises into the mic or whispering. If you listen to it with headphones on, some people, it triggers like this weird nervous system reaction where you get tingles up and down your back.
Oh, okay.
It's cool if it works for you.
I'm familiar with what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like the thing of, it's in the same vein as running your fingernails on a blackboard.
Well, some people take it, you know.
Doesn't work on a whiteboard, see?
But some people, if we just
Yeah.
They would get all tingles from that, and there's hours of ASMR. Usually women, usually young, sexy women, because people are getting something else from it as well. But it's interesting. All right, go continue. Now you know ASMR.
No, there was like pickles.
He doesn't like them. See,
pickles are dill pickles are a superfood, guys.
I love pickles and I like ASMR.
Garlic dill pickles are a superfood.
JJ, and you didn't just suggest moving out of Castle Rock. You asked me why I didn't renounce my citizenship. I'd have to pay, to renounce your U.S. citizenship, you got to pay.
I know, which is kind of dumb.
It's more than kind of dumb. Who's got $3,000 to do that?
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, well.
He's too busy launching phalluses.
It's not like that's anything I want to do.
Oversized man phalluses into space.
Because out of all the countries to have citizenship in, because you kind of have to be, because there's no unhomesteaded space where you could just go, I don't want to be a part of a country. But that's not a fucking option right now.
I got to tell you a couple jokes about Bezos. They showed up on the internet. I
know he went into space in a big penis.
Well, nothing to do with that.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's
one
not
of them
fun,
was
then.
a picture where it showed the capsule after he came back under Earth.
Uh-huh.
And there was a pair of legs wearing black and white striped socks and red slippers sticking out underneath it. And the other one was they missed a bet. They should have when he landed. What they should have done is gone out to meet him on horseback wearing gorilla masks.
Or those horse masks.
No, the gorilla mask, Planet of the Apes.
Oh, gotcha. That would have been funny.
That would have been hysterically funny.
That would have been great.
They missed a bet there. But
Alexis from El Paso went to Mexico.
Yeah, Alexi, yeah.
But listen, the people are bitching about Bezos. Give me some of what you're smoking, because I thought that was the coolest thing.
I got no problem with it.
I thought it was great.
Except for the fact they had no pilot.
That's not our business.
Well, no, it's not. I understand how automating and stuff works, and you still need a man in the.
But that's not our business.
No, I know.
So he did a great.
I'm speaking from a purely engineering perspective.
He did a great proof of concept, better than the fucking government could do. It was his own money. Amazon doesn't steal from me. I love fucking Amazon. I don't care how rich he is. I live by freaking Amazon. So
they just put in a brand new huge distribution warehouse next door to where I work.
They
don't bother me one bit.
They've got some.
The pronghorn don't like it, but that's another story.
They've got some really good part-time jobs, and they pay at least $15 an hour.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Listen, I might do Amazon deliveries during this downtime because I can't find a job yet I want.
My argument is simple. It's just money. Do what he wants, and that's fine.
It's funny that only that is showing.
Birds aren't real.
Yeah. We'll have to send a screenshot of this, somebody, to the Birds Aren't Real people. I am a member of their community. I didn't get yet.
Shameless accidental plug.
Yeah. I didn't get. Oh, speaking of plugs, where's the book?
Yes.
Yes, talk about this. So everyone knows this is my sponsor, but Mike saw the book, and he wants to take it home to check it out with his kid, even though his kid's not in the age range, much older, but still. This is very interesting. So Mike's going to come back, tell me what him and his family think of this book, and there'll be another promo. But you can go to tale2brothers.com and buy it direct. I think you'll buy it directly from Sean, or we'll have the Amazon link. Speaking of Amazon, you can get this book on Amazon. How great is that? That somebody provided us a worldwide service where an author, a libertarian author from New Hampshire, can get his book out. You hating on Amazon, get out of here. Just get out of here. Okay, I love Amazon. I'm an Amazon apologist, aren't I? I'm a corporate apologist. Oh my God, I hate corporations.
I look at it this way. I work in aerospace. Okay, that's a disclaimer. I find the technology, I find the science behind it fascinating. That's why I love working in it. But I'll tell you this much. I watched Richard Branson's launch, and I watched Bezos, and both of them were just awesome to see.
That's private space. I'm just totally into it. Now, Julian...
If I had $250,000, I'd go up, okay?
Julian says Amazon screwed up his order once. I've had Amazon screw up plenty of orders, and they always make it right. And it's you don't have to actually call somebody. I hate talking on the phone. I'm like Amy with that. And they have a chat, resolved. And half the time, when they send you the wrong thing, they don't even tell you to send it back. They're like, just keep it.
I have somebody, I don't know who the hell this person is. We keep getting his packages about once a month. I'm not going to detail what they are because this is not the place to do that. But the reality of it is like, who the hell is this guy? Why do we keep getting his stuff? I don't know, but I call Amazon to keep it. Whatever.
Yeah, we've gotten things like that. So Amazon's always been good to me. And back when they were struggling, I got a handwritten note from Jeff Bezos. I should have kept it. I didn't. It was on my bulletin board for a long time. Handwritten note thanking me for my orders that year. Because I ordered a lot.
He should have sent you some stock.
But still, that always impressed me. Because they were struggling. There was a while where it looked like Amazon wasn't going to live.
Yeah.
But I immediately when they started offering other things other than
brands,
than books, because I was their customer when they were just books.
Right. They started with books, and they started doing their own products for some things. Then they started branching out to everybody else's products, and then they took off. Then they IPO'd and made a ton of money.
I'm an original adopter. Like I think my order history goes back to 2006.
I tried to tell my folks to do the IPO, and they wouldn't do it. I'm like, trust me, you won't regret it. You made the mistake of not listening to me when I said go buy Microsoft. Don't do it again. They did it again, and here they are.
But they were in trouble for a while, and I was so upset because their books, it was just because when they started allowing other people to sell books on, that's when it expanded. So if you were looking for an out-of-print book, Amazon became the place to go rather than Bibliofind, which I went to before.
Or eBay.
And eBay.
Yeah.
I do both. Now I go to Abe Books, which took over Bibliofind, Amazon, and eBay.
Well, you know what eBay is.
The
world's largest garage sale.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now eBay, I started in 2003. I am definitely an early adopter of all of that because I was getting Beanie Babies. And I still have some of them. But I had hundreds of them for a while. I was into
Beanie
that.
Babies, the stuffed animals of the baseball card world.
I loved them.
Shannon says hi. Hi, Shannon. Glad to see you.
Okay, who's up now? Because we really want to know.
I am. I have to ask you the question.
Okay.
Because this is not a question.
Okay.
It's not because you're not a person.
Both. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Oh, this is about special orders.
Maybe I'll fuck it up.
Yes. Not from Amazon. When a question is made a special order for a particular hour, it will have precedence over any other business then pending or set for the same time, except for another special order made before it was, and which of the following?
Okay.
A.
Wait, and what? So I got it, but so it will not have precedence over.
No, it will have precedence.
No, it won't over one set earlier. That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, start over.
Okay, when a question is made a special order for a particular hour.
Right, got it. Execute Mike at 2:00. We're going to set that as a special order.
That's in 3 minutes. It will have precedence over any other business then pending or set for the same time.
Right.
Comma.
Except
for.
Right. So
another special order made before it was.
That's what I said.
And which of the following?
Right.
Question mark.
So it will have precedence over everything except a special order set earlier for the same time and some of these answers.
Well, you threw a not in there somewhere. So,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. A, the special order for a meeting. B, an election of officers set for the particular meeting by the bylaws. C, a special order made earlier during the session.
Isn't that the one that's already set up there?
That's what I thought. Anyway, D, a general order made a day earlier for the same time.
Okay, I don't understand C because C was already part of the question. Say C again?
A special order made earlier during the session.
Oh no, but it's not for the same time. So it's it's A or B. What's it again? A?
A is the special order for a meeting.
The special order. Okay, B.
B, an election of officers set for a particular meeting by the bylaws.
A.
It is A. Why in the hell would you have a...
I don't understand why you would have... they had the special order for the meeting, but they added other shit. And during the meeting, they made something a special order, but still...
I get that. What I don't get is why you would have a special order in the bylaws for an election of officers.
It didn't say special order. It just said that the election of officers had to be for that meeting.
Yeah.
And
but that would not have precedence anyway.
Right.
That would not have precedence because of the bylaws mandated thing versus special order anyway.
Right, and it's not a special order just because the bylaws. They can still adjourn without doing it and defy their bylaws. I mean, that would be bad.
Right. Okay.
There's a question in chat. So H. Reardon said, before Robert's Rules, did people hold an organization? So, oh yeah, people have been doing this boring shit since people have been people. I bet you, like in Nebuchadnezzar, they'd be like, yes, here's the thing of what.
Matter of fact.
Oh yeah, in the beginning they give you the history.
The introduction of the edition actually gives back.
Yeah, and they start talking about like moots. Remember, the moots were in there.
And they start with Burke in
remember though, the moots.
1774.
MOOT.
Uh-huh.
We went through that.
Yes, they got mutilated. And
JJ says they could use Cushing's manual or general parliamentary law, which is what nobody knows. That's what the fucking bylaws committee wants to do.
Yeah, but if you look in the introduction of the book, going back on Roman numeral pages 29 onward, they talk about the history of all this stuff prior to Robert's Rules.
And Reardon now says,
including Jefferson and a few other things here. So,
when meetings,
Thucydides in here.
So, but he asks, were meetings prior to Robert so disorganized that it was necessary to create rules of order? They were different, and he wanted to standardize it and collect all the various rules into one place.
Right. Yeah, Robert did one without the rules and ate that lasted 14 hours back.
Libertarians, though, will use the rules to make meetings last 14 hours.
Libertarians use Robert's Rules to play foosball. Libertarians
freaking fap to Robert's Rules of Order.
And twerk.
Oh, God. Alrighty. And that 14-hour meeting, they didn't even do anything. It sounds like the LNC. So, okay.
The first day of the Orlando Convention.
Yeah. That is. Okay. And that was about 14 hours. Oh my God, that was painful. JJ, you should watch that.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, but God, the LNC got bitch slapped that day.
I was ready to jump out of my teller seat, go to the microphone and say, God damn it, you people!
And then afterwards, I said to Alex, I go, this is what happens when the LNC usurps the power of the delegates. And Alex just said, we should have listened to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, Alex, to his credit, was
guess who voted
in a hell of a bad
Guess
spot
who voted in favor of usurping the delegates' rights? Just guess. The two radicals.
Jesus freaking Christ.
That's why I've been calling them rhinos for a long time, and this is why. All the shitty votes they go along with. Because there's a lot of votes in the LNC really don't matter. To be honest with you, they're just dumb. It's for our internal shit.
Yeah.
But shit like that, and they got... I wish that convention censored the LNC. And I say that being one of the people because of the collective. The LNC should have been censored to fucking hell by the delegates, but they were too tired. I'm going to go...
JJ. Yeah. I wrote about one in 1863 that also didn't do anything. It was a few days before the Battle of Gettysburg. See, that's the problem. They didn't go long enough. They might have stopped the battle before it started. Right.
I'm going to go get another beer. And Reardon has another. Look, I want to show you how to do it. See, if you ever wanted to add to just do this.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Reardon asks, when Robert's Rules are revised, who agrees to the revision and who declares the rules revised? Is there a committee that does it? Yes, there is. That committee is the current authors as part of the National Association of Parliamentarians, which are Henry Robert III.
Yeah, there's always a member.
Daniel, I don't like Karen Ann Harlow's Hahnemann.
I love him.
And Thomas J. I've proven him wrong before, Balch.
There is always a descendant of Roberts on the authorship committee too. At least so far, they've been able to do that.
Wait a minute, they actually bred?
That guy actually had sex.
They actually got their noses out of the book to have sex and breed?
This shows you.
Wait a minute. Somebody married them?
Here's hope. Here's hope for all you libertarian incels out there. The guy that wrote Roberts got laid.
Well, of course, he was laying on the table.
Oh my God, I just can't believe that dude can get a woman.
Robert's Rules Association.
Oh God, there's hope. Incels everywhere. There is hope.
Just lay on the table in a definition, doesn't it?
Oh, so is it me now?
No, I gotta read. We just gotta read the citation.
Oh, okay. Well,
you stop to go drink some more.
Do you need another? Oh, you don't. God, you're a slow drinker.
I'm busy. That's because I'm taking my time and you're busy talking.
Yeah,
Did he do that
he
according
did.
to the-
He moved that he may insert said member into.
And she didn't object to consideration of the
yeah,
question.
Yeah, it was adopted unanimously. She didn't postpone indefinitely.
Was there a motion to suspend the rules?
Oh, I moved to postpone this indefinitely. He banged the gavel. There definitely is hope. Everyone, there is
Okay,
hope.
that settles it. Dan Lutz and I have been talking. We're talking about doing a Robert's Rules themed wedding vows.
Oh, that would be funny.
This was even funnier.
Because we're going to do like a Robert's Rules session, right?
Yeah.
So we need a skit for the beginning.
Well, what we were talking about was we do something like that, but we do it in Bob Newhart style.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's just, like he's on the phone,
Yeah. Yeah, we should, but it would be funny to do funny examples like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, we might have a thing.
Okay, I stand corrected, not nap, but that's okay.
See, if we did something really good for our group, we can transmit it out to other people because we want to learn.
So here's the question then. If that was the case, what was the main motion?
It was a move to copulate.
Bum chicka wow wow. Bum chicka wow wow.
Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, here we
Sound
go.
effects.
Bum chicka wow wow.
There is hope.
I'll drink to that.
Me too. We just got to keep the cursor right on bomb chicka wow wow.
And no, I promise we will not put any pictures of Jim Weeks up there. Okay.
And go on.
Our reference after all that was, believe it or not, postponed to us definitely.
Postpone definitely?
Yes.
I forgot the question we were on.
Section 14.
Weren't we talking about special orders?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what section?
14.
That makes no sense.
I know. This is, let's see, 187.
Okay, postpone definitely. But there was no postpone. What?
I don't know. This is...
Okay, postpone. That's how they made it a special order. They moved to postpone it definitely to 2 p.m. and be made a special order to execute Mike Seebeck.
Which we missed the deadline. It's 2:06.
Yeah, well, the main motion was not the only thing that was subject to lay on the table. Wait.
Bum chicka wow wow.
We need to make a dirty little tutorial, just totally filthy. People would love it and they would learn. Isn't our goal to teach the unwashed?
In that case, we need a bigger set with a full-size table, and you need to break out the Xena costume.
There we go. I'm telling you, we can really teach people that way. People love filthy things. They won't admit it. But okay, go on.
I have no fucks to give. Anyway.
Yeah.
Inside joke. Okay, we're at 187. This is lay on the table. This is under the section titled Priority of Postponed Items and its relation to Order of Business and Orders of the Day.
Let me find it. That's what it's titled?
Yes, and it's like multiple paragraphs into that.
I don't have that. I don't think. How far is it from the beginning?
If you go look for effect on motions
I saw that.
adhering to postponed questions, right before that.
I think I saw that.
Whichever form example.
Effect.
Inside what?
Okay, look.
JJ?
Oh, hold on. Effect on subsequent debate and methods of voting, right?
No, effect on motions adhering to a postponed.
Okay. Oh, and so it's before that?
Just above that, yeah.
Okay, let me see. That's the... My title is Time at Which a Postponed Question is Taken Up.
That's not here. So.
Okay, you have a different... They amended it.
Okay, this is 187 on starting at line 28 or so. Here.
I'll find it.
But if a matter is made a special order for a particular hour, in italics, it will interrupt or have precedence over any other business then pending or set for the same time, comma, except 1. Another special order made before it was, or 2. The special order for a meeting. There you have it. There's your A. There's another reference, 357. Okay, wait, what the hell is that one?
They totally edited this, so I can't find the exact same thing.
357 was in order of business, I believe. Yes, it was. White tab.
So what's it? Oh, you have to go there now, too?
Yeah, there's a second site.
Okay.
357, 27 to 31. This is... Where the hell are we? Yeah, I know, we're in Roberts. No kidding. Item number 4, special orders under... What the hell is this? Usual order of business in ordinary societies.
Okay.
The four special orders, paragraph, let's see, A, B, paragraph, normally, blah, matters. Here we go. Matters that the bylaws require to be considered at a particular meeting.
Okay.
It says the nomination and election of officers
Okay.
may be regarded as special orders for the meeting and be considered under the heading of special orders in the order of business.
So it can be considered a special order.
Isn't that kind of demoting it?
No, it's not. That's good though, but it's not for a particular time. So that's why. Okay, we got it.
JJ says, actually, General Robert was involved in an organization to suppress prostitution in San Francisco.
Well,
what didn't he like? The sex or the money?
yeah, like that's, yeah. No bueno. So he seems like that picture. He seems like a big prude, so.
Well, yeah, but somehow he got laid.
Somehow. Okay, is it me now?
Must not have been a prostitute in San Francisco.
Yeah, well, maybe one of them didn't satisfy.
In other words,
Boom chicka wow wow.
Okay, so it's me now, right?
So his motion was out of order.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the 26, hold on, I'm not even looking. All right. Ooh, did you see?
No.
Okay, 26. It's short.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I needed that's what she said on there. Okay. This is a short question. An amendment to the motion to postpone definitely requires which of the following
I'm
votes?
sorry, I got distracted by JJ. Say that again.
All righty. An amendment
Yes.
to the motion to postpone definitely
Okay.
requires which of the following vote? A, more than a majority vote. B, unanimous consent. C, depends on the wording of the motion. D, only a majority vote.
Okay, it's a do what again?
It's a motion to amend an amendment to the motion to postpone definitely.
An amendment to the motion to postpone definitely.
Mm-hmm. What vote threshold does it require is what it's asking.
A was more than majority, and B was only a majority?
No, unanimous consent.
No, D was only a majority.
D was only a
Those
majority.
contradict each other. So one of those has got to be wrong. And you said B was
Unanimous consent.
And I don't buy that one. And C?
Depends on the wording of the motion.
Well, that's kind of lame. I'm going to stick with A.
More than a majority vote.
Yeah.
It's D, a majority. Any amendment only requires a majority. I can't think of an amendment that doesn't require only a majority. JJ, is there any amendments, just simple amendment, that require more than a majority vote? Or are they all just a majority? I think they're all just a majority.
Okay. For some reason, my brain was thinking
Yeah.
more than a majority, 50% plus one. And majority, 50%.
But a majority, the definition of a majority
I
is...
wasn't
yeah.
thinking that out. Yeah.
Oh, no, I believe the girls had to do 100 clients a day.
But how many of them were General Robert?
Well, that we don't know. But yeah, I wonder, and how much money did they make, or was it just the madams or the pimps that made all the money? Okay.
How long was there?
Do we need to look this up?
Nah.
Because, I mean, it's just the amendments of a majority. That's just a rule. Okay, so, no, you didn't get that right. I'm confused. You see you now. You really got to just tell me what to do right now because I've had a beer. I get
Boy,
drunk.
is that a loaded statement?
I get drunk on one beer.
No, unless you were talking about ASPA.
I don't know what ASPA is, JJ.
The American Society for Prevention of Anarchy? What? I don't know.
Shut your mouth.
I'm making it up. I have no idea.
If properly
Viewed,
viewed, everything is lewd. You're a poet.
No, she's quoting Tom Lehrer.
Oh, it was the pimps that made it. Okay.
Yeah, my wife is quoting a.
Stop that!
My wife is quoting
Stop it!
Tom Lehrer's song
God.
called Smut.
He's doing this the whole time.
When properly viewed, everything is lewd. I can tell you things about Peter Pan and the Wizard of Oz, the dirty old man.
Amend something previously adopted requires.
Oh, okay.
Wait, does that require more than a
And Mike, you
majority?
need to wear a lobster my face matches. Well, not really. I mean, well, maybe a little bit.
Does amend something previously adopted require more than a majority? Is amend something previously adopted
Look at the
2/3?
charts. Look at the charts.
Well, hold on.
Well, of course my face is that red lit. I'm busy laughing too hard.
What? I can't find the charts. I can't find them. I'm looking for that one with the, that. Am I in the? No, I'm in the right book. Tables. Let's go to table. Let's
go to the gray section.
I was. Okay, so amend something previously adopted. Wait, I gotta go to amend. No, it wasn't amend. Okay, no.
Number 13.
Yeah, number 13. Where's it say the vote required for adoption? 2/3, unless majority would notice and all that. Okay, so
notice 2/3 or majority of.
So that's the only amend, but a normal amendment in the course of things, not a go back. This is a go back motion, or bring back motion. Forget about bring back motions. Just in the ordinary course, it requires a majority.
Yeah.
But a bring back is a 2/3.
Okay, ready for the next question?
You want the lobster wig?
Okay. Since my wife says I should wear it, we'll wear it.
There you go. And
which way is it forward on this thing?
This can be too. Oh my God, you have a big head.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna mess with it. But here we go. Here, okay. It's you. It's you. It's you. I'm having SpongeBob moment here. Okay.
I don't have square pants.
Did you read that or no? So it's now you.
I need to read this one. Yes.
Okay, confused.
Is that better, Lydia?
Let's continue.
Okay. Another lay on the table motion. After the motion to lay on the table has been defeated.
Okay, what? It's been defeated. You moved to lay it on the table and it got voted down.
Which means that whoever was going to lay got up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It can be reconsidered only after the immediately pending question has been disposed of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
B, it can be renewed if something urgent has arisen that is not known when the assembly rejected the motion.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What did you do?
My mind just fell in the gutter.
That's the whole point of the show. Okay.
If something urgent has arisen?
Yeah, it's like, ooh, I got to take care of something.
Yeah.
It's arisen, can't you see? That's not a banana in my pocket.
Is that a gavel in your pocket?
That's not a gavel in my pocket.
Are you happy to see me? I'm sorry. C, it can be renewed only after the immediately pending question has been disposed of.
Okay.
After the cigarette, yeah. D, it can be reconsidered if something urgent has arisen that was not known when the assembly rejected.
Isn't that same thing?
No, that was renewed. This is reconsidered.
Oh, okay.
Rejected the notion. Got to head out. Well, that just means your CO2 on your beer is off, Julian.
So I'm confused now.
Okay. You also designed the Galveston, Texas flood wall.
Come on, no, I'm trying to keep you.
Anyway, let's focus here. Okay, the motion to lay on the table has been defeated.
Okay.
Then, quote unquote, it can be reconsidered only after the immediately pending question has been disposed of.
Okay, can it be? Okay.
B, it can be renewed if something urgent has arisen that was not known when the assembly rejected the motion.
I think the answer is B, but continue.
C, it can be renewed only after the immediately pending question has been disposed of.
Okay.
And D, it can be reconsidered if something urgent has arisen that was not known when the assembly rejected the notion.
I'm thinking B.
It is B.
Yes. Hold on.
Boom chicka wow wow.
Yay. Okay, where's my? Oh, here it is.
Right there.
Okay, but you got to find the citation.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I gotta see through all these claws, Or I could just do this.
Yeah. I can't believe I got that. You got a lucky hat. This is why you get the questions, because you got the hat. The hat's feeding them to you.
What can I say? When you're good, you're good. Okay, this is section 38 in here somewhere.
38 is
renewal.
Okay, or reconsideration.
No, it's renewal. Page 340. Line 628. So this is motions that can be renewed after material progress in business or debate.
Okay.
This is in the first bullet.
So the subsidiary?
Yes.
Okay, so because you've been reading them all, so I'm trying to break it up here. So the subsidiary, so this is 38.7, subsection 1. The subsidiary motions to commit, is that right?
Yeah, you're fine.
The subsidiary motions to commit, to postpone to a certain time, to limit or extend limits of debate for the previous question, and to lay on the table can be renewed whenever progress in business or debate has been such that they are no practically the same questions. In addition, a motion to lay on the table can be renewed if something urgent has arisen that was not known when the assembly rejected this motion.
Yeah. So there you have it.
So some things after material progress that change the question can be renewed.
Right.
See, I think everything should be, but so those are commit, postpone, limit. Okay. I'm never going to remember that.
Anyway. Reardon says Robert's Rules of Order was not originally called Robert's Rules of Order. JJ says, I think it was called the Pocket Manual.
Oh, that sounds kinky.
Is that a manual in your pocket?
Pocket, you just happy to see me. My, what a big manual you have.
Boom chicka wow wow.
Oh, God. This is terrible.
This is hilarious. I love it.
This is terrible. And I'm not even like dressed. I'm dressed so conservatively today. I'm not showing no cleavage.
Now, you were doing that with the one you were wearing with your hair dye.
Yeah, I was. And everyone thought that
What the hell was that thing anyway?
the tattooed looking thing.
Yeah, you look
It was a bra,
You look
actually.
like a trill.
It was actually
Star Trek.
it was a bra that comes up to here with like mesh, but it like so form fitting on your skin, and with it being mesh, it looks like a tattoo.
You look like a trill from Star Trek.
I don't watch Star Trek, so I have no idea, but. Yeah, and then I had that like bustier top on.
Right.
Everyone said, you got to wear that on Joshua's show. No, I'll find something revealing to wear. I might go buy some. I should wear my Xena outfit. I should wear Xena to Josh's podcast. Wouldn't that be awesome? That maybe not the whole thing, but at least the leather. Yeah.
But you need a sign that points to your cleavage that says, Carol Moore, stop staring at me.
I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna wear, because I got that sword and he had the sword in the yeah. But I'm not gonna put the wig on. I'm gonna keep my hair like this. I'm not gonna put on the brown wig.
With the hat or the lobster?
Not with the lobster, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring my weapons and everything. We're gonna slay some rhinos.
Next question.
I'm a rhino hunter.
Is that a rhino horn in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Boom chicka wow wow.
All right.
The green, no. The Orion slave girl, really?
Look, and JJ's insulting its length and girth.
Notice that every today, the size is smaller in height and length than a regular book, even today. That's not a book, JJ.
You're making it very insecure. All right.
That's good. So does that mean that? What you call it? The book needs some Viagra?
Yeah, it used to be bigger in the past. What happened? Shrinkage. All right. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let me pull this out.
Not as
girth. Is it a chode? Oh, you got another. Oh wait, it's just a. You go. I got. This is Sunday, so you.
Well, what does it say anyway? Looks like it's a short one.
It cannot be applied to votes on motions whose object would be defeated by a delay of 1 day. What do you think that is? This is a bonus.
It can't be.
It can't be applied to votes on motions whose object would be defeated by the delay of 1 day.
I have no idea.
I'm guessing it's. Well, I know. That's so
devoid of context.
I know this can't be applied to a motion to reconsider and note in the minutes and record in the minutes.
Okay.
It can't be applied to that. I know that, so I'm wondering if that's the answer. It's a bonus question. We can both of us can get points if we get it right. That's my question. A motion to reconsider and record in the minutes. It's not record, but you know what I'm talking about. That motion. Yeah. I'm forgetting the language. It's a motion to record and something in the minutes. I mean, to reconsider and what's the word? And what in the minutes?
Enter.
Enter in the minutes. That's it. That's my guess. What's yours?
I have no idea.
Okay, let's see.
What's the citation?
334. 334.
Well, it is Well, yeah, it looks like it's reconsidered. What's the line number?
3 through 4.
The section 37, 3 through 4. Okay, that's standard. No, excuse me.
She hit the floor. You know, Shorty got low, 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 low. We're gonna get copyright struck.
You better stop. that a phone call?
That's my ringtone. Oh, Johnny got them apple bottom jeans.
Getting jiggy with that. Anyway, let's see. That's 334. What was those line numbers?
It's 3 through 4.
3 through 4. That's under differences from the regular form of the motion.
Yes, I'm right.
Uh-huh.
It's motion to reconsider and enter on the minutes.
Item number 4 there. It cannot be applied to votes on motions whose object would be defeated by delay of 1 day. For example, a motion asking a visitor to address a convention the following day cannot have this motion applied.
I got that. How obscure is it that I got that right? Because I love the obscure shit. Oh my God, so I got a bonus point. I fucked it up. Because I moved. Let me find a different one. There we just got.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see what. No, not it sucks. You suck. Oh, of course. Here.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
I don't either. We don't want chemicals in the water that turn the frickin' frogs gay. Booyah!
And there's my wife. Yeah.
His ego swells his head. Yeah. Well, look this.
Which head?
Oh my God! You are getting filthy. We're never.
But she's not. That's the problem.
Okay, listen. This video will definitely not be monetized. So anyone who wants to do a super chat to buy us alcoholic beverages, who did that? Somebody gave us like $40, and we were going to be in beer for a while. But thank you.
Cheers to you.
All super chats here go to this program, not to Pink Flame of Liberty. Alrighty, but so far it's keeping us in booze.
And lobsters.
And lobsters. Okay. Yeah, you have your hat, and I'm gonna go find a different hat. And you're next, right?
Something like that.
Okay. Because we had the bonus Sunday.
So while she's getting another hat, I'm going to lay on the table.
No, I'm just getting my Statue of Liberty one. This Statue of Liberty one. This isn't my normal one, but this is nice. What do you think? You tired? Okay. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go.
Do you have a nice trip?
Yeah, just see. This is nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually better than the other one that keeps.
Well, the other one has headphones on it.
Well, yeah, it also was a bent.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah. No, but this one doesn't have headphones on it.
That one needed to do a little popsicle stick.
I need to find a bunch of these to give out for convention.
Is that Velcro?
Yeah, because I did have it on some headphones for a while until I mounted those. But I need these for convention. Do them in pink and get them for my followers. You're gonna do the whistles, right? You already said that you're. Yeah.
The whistle slide, I guess.
I need you on my campaign team. I'm gonna put you on my campaign team. You're gonna help with my merch and stuff. Okay, Mike. I voluntold him for my campaign team.
In that case, I need to get a tie-dye shirt that's more just straight pink, like the one I gave you.
Yeah, you're definitely on my. Be careful. I'm gonna make you my campaign manager. Nobody ever wants to manage my campaigns. So anyone out there, I need a campaign manager, please, for my secretary campaign, and you will definitely have to have a PR person. All right, we're ready.
Okay. Wow, we're still on postpone definitely again.
Okay.
There's a lot of postpone definitely going to lay on the table today. You know, renewals.
Renewals, reconsider.
Renewals, lay on the table. Postpone definitely. Sex jokes. I mean, come on.
Well, that's us.
Yeah, well, yeah. Who thought something as crazy as Robert's rules could be so kinky?
Oh, wait, before you start, though. So we're trying to decide how long we're going to do.
Yes.
I don't think I'm out of town for a while. What weekend is this?
This is the 25th.
Okay, and then we'll be in the first week of August. I don't have anything then.
I'm out of town.
Okay, you're out of town.
Yeah.
We need to look at a calendar because I think I'm gone. Then I start to be gone. So we need to figure out how long we need to do.
Yeah,
we might need to break for pizza.
I'm out of town that weekend because we're taking campus visits for my son.
So you're out of town the 7th.
No, this coming weekend.
Right. Oh, no. So you're out of town the 31st through the 1st.
Yes.
Okay. But what about the 7th and 8th?
As far as I know, I'm around.
Okay, let's go to at least the 7th because I'll be around. I'm out of town the 14th.
We're on the 29th now, so that's not far off.
I'm out of town on the 14th, and then I think we'll be able to be back on the 21st.
Okay.
The 28th and 29th is the historical, but I don't think it's on Sunday. I think it's just one day. But let's pretend like I'll be gone all that weekend. I'm gone all this weekend. That's the 4th and 5th.
That's Labor Day anyway.
And it's the LNC meeting.
Right.
So we'll be...
When's the 50th thingy?
That's the 28th and the 29th, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the 28th. So we're going to record at least on the 7th and the 21st.
I can do something with that.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, now start.
Okay. Well,
So-
actually, the 21st, I might be out of town.
Well, we'll decide that then.
We might be taking John to his college.
Okay. Well, we'll
Moving
decide.
him in.
we'll go, but
Yeah.
at least we know we're going to go up to the 7th.
Unless I do it live on location, yeah.
I'm hungry. I want pizza.
Wayne, get the pizza!
Wayne! Wayne!
Close the parrot and open the pizza.
Wayne! Hello! I don't think he heard me. Wayne! I would be so annoyed by that if I were him. Okay, we'll see. Okay, continue.
Okay. Wait, this is where you.
I really want pizza. I'm hungry, man.
Okay. Postpone definitely. Again.
Okay.
Yields
Uh-huh.
to which of the following privileged motions and applicable, not inapplicable, applicable incidental motions?
Okay. Yields to these.
Yes.
Okay.
A. Raise a question on privilege.
Okay.
That's not all they're raising. B. Call for orders of the day.
Okay.
C. Adjourn or recess.
Must be D.
D's all the above.
It's D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's D. Is it?
Yeah, it's D.
Okay.
I don't have to look at the answer. I know what the answer
Okay.
to that one is.
And that's probably going to be a long ass thing.
See, you're catching up.
Where's the
Right there. You left it.
Meow.
Like I said, you're catching up. Look at the score now.
35 to 37?
Yes.
Well, at least I'm not, well, there's still multiple days, but I feel my ego is renewed a little bit.
That's not her ego, folks.
Because I'm supposed to be getting certified, but I don't drink when I take that test. Oh my God,
might help.
it's taking for fucking ever. I don't like it. JDA, do you have any pull with like those people? Because the new test,
Tell them to hurry the hell up.
it sucks. I finished a section. They don't open the next section till I get this grade. It's taken me fucking years. Literally, I've been doing this test for over a year now because they take so long and you can't do the next section till you get the grade on this section. Stupid.
Mm-hmm. They need to nap less and grade more.
It shouldn't take 2 years for someone who's motivated, who wants to, some people do take big breaks.
We're not talking a CISSP here.
It's
or a master's degree. We're talking.
it's ridiculously long. I now, even though I know the benefits to taking this one rather than the legacy, I wish I just sat for the legacy now.
Okay. We are at 181, which is standard descriptive characteristics of postpone definitely, section 14.
You know, I really think I am going to do what I said.
Memorize the tabs.
No, I think I'm going to, if I can find the money,
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to go take the legacy one and continue this one.
Yeah.
But take the legacy one to get my fucking RP.
None whatsoever. Damn.
I wonder. I'm going to write them. I'm going to ask them if I could do that. Take both tests. But I want to get my RP like now. It's been too long.
Sign up and take it anyway.
But I don't want to fuck up everything. So I'm going to write them and say, if I pay the fee and do the other test, can I continue with this one?
Right. Even
Even though I already got my RP from the old one and have both of them done.
Okay. Anyway, back to this standard descriptive characteristics of postpone definitely, section 14, page 181, numbers 1 through 5.
You're going to read that, right?
This is item number 1.
Uh-huh.
It yields to the subsidiary motions to limit or extend limits of debate or the previous question or to lay on the table, to a motion to amend that is applied to it, and to all privileged motions and to all applicable incidental motions.
And we could look, and we can get this from the chart.
Yeah.
So let's just, on the chart, the highest privileges lay on the table, then previous question, then limit or extend limits of debate, then postpone definitely, then commit, then amend. So
Where's orders of the day in that list?
orders of the day is a privileged one.
Okay.
So those are all the privileged
And then
motions.
adjourn and recess.
Those are privileged.
Okay.
Right.
Just keeping it clear.
Yeah.
Keeping it clear and I'm half plastered. Okay, whatever.
Because all the privileged ones have priority over all of that. So
Okay. Did you mark it?
Yeah, I did. I went the.
Okay.
So it's me now, and I'm not cheating.
I gotta start getting this right.
Okay. Did you see it?
No.
Okay, because it was on the up for a minute.
My eyes are crossed.
It's reconsideration again.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on Tuesday the 30th, but it's not.
Isn't that a redundancy?
It is.
Yeah.
Reconsideration can only be applied to which of the following motions in such a way that reconsideration takes place while the main motion to which, the following motions.
I was say, wait a minute.
I know. I can't even reword this. Okay, let's start again. Reconsideration can only be applied to which of the following motions in such a way that the reconsideration takes place while the main motion to which the following motions adhere is pending in this case.
Oh my God.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to try to reword this.
Yeah, because
so it's asking about when reconsideration can be done, and they're asking to which of the motions can it be done so that it takes place while there are these adhering motions that are also pending.
Okay, wait, one more time.
I'm
trying to focus.
I know. So you want to do a reconsideration.
Yeah.
And it's asking which of the following motions can you do that reconsideration so that the reconsideration takes place while one of these following motions adhere to the main motion still, and those motions are pending. Did that help?
A little bit, maybe. What's the option?
Okay. Privileged motions. So they're asking if your reconsideration would take place while a privileged motion is pending to the motion you're trying to reconsider. Subsidiary motions. Incidental motions, both B and C.
Oof.
I know, it's oof. This is derp.
This is a hard question.
It is.
When you're not buzzed.
I know. I wouldn't listen. I'm not envying you. It's like the derp statue.
I have no freaking clue. So let's try to walk through this. The first option was
privileged. The privileged motions are adhering and pending.
The second one was subsidiary.
Subsidiary motions.
The third was incidental.
Right.
And D was B and C.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with D because I have no idea.
I'm
swagging.
I would go with D as well. And it is D. I didn't know that, but I would have guessed D.
Holy fuck, I got one right.
Because it seems to me
guess.
that if a privileged motion is pending, your reconsideration is not going to take place before the privileged motion.
The thing I couldn't figure out is how would you have a privilege adhere to that?
Well, it can though. Like maybe you you raised a point of order. Remember, that is a motion.
Yeah.
A motion to raise, so that could be it.
Okay.
You raised a point of order.
Yeah. The hierarchy on the motions is one I always have trouble with. So I admit that. What's our citation?
That's why I keep going to this because I know you and I both need to learn this. 319.
Okay.
Which is section 37.
Okay, that makes sense.
Reconsider. I am going to memorize these though.
Reconsider.
Okay.
Page what? 319 you said?
319, 9 through 20.
Okay, that is standard characteristic 2 and after standard characteristic 2G.
2G. It's different than mine.
G was when practically the same result as desired can be obtained by some of the parliamentary motion.
I don't even know how that has anything to do with this, but they added.
It's the next sentence after that.
How many?
In the case of subsidiary incidental motions that adhere to a main motion.
However, the reconsider can be applied in such a way that the reconsideration takes place while the main motion to which they adhere is pending. Right. Okay, that was exactly this. Yeah. So they got other pages, but it says it right here. I'm just leaving it at that. Now, how many letters do you have?
Ask my wife. Yeah, just you wait.
How many letters do you have in that?
Up to G.
See, I've got up to H. They added one.
I've got A, B, and then 1, 2, and 3.
I want to know what they added. What is your A? Just start it.
Motion to be renewed.
Okay. B.
A negative vote on a motion.
Yeah, I have that.
With 1, 2, and 3 underneath it.
Yep.
Okay.
C.
An affirmative vote with a double asterisk footnote.
Right.
D. An affirmative vote in the nature of a contract.
E.
Any vote which has caused something to be done that is impossible to do.
F.
Vote on a motion to reconsider.
And then you go to G, which is that long thing.
The same result. No, practically the same result as desired. Can be obtained. Yeah.
That's your G.
Right.
Okay, they added a new G in mine. Yeah. An election which has become final as provided in 4646. What is 4646? I'm just, when they add things, I get really curious. 4646. An election to an office, nominations and elections.
Okay.
An election to an office becomes final immediately If the candidate is present and does not decline, or if he is absent but has consented to his candidacy. If he is absent and has not consented to his candidacy, the election becomes final when he's notified of his election, provided he does not immediately decline. After an election has become final, it is too late to reconsider the vote on the election.
Okay.
So if the candidate is there and didn't decline, it's final.
You're stuck. Yeah.
You're stuck.
My wife.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Okay.
My wife. Do I need to call him to get him down?
Yes, Lydia.
You know my
Lydia.
ringtone. I
Lydia.
dare you.
No, he's talking about Wayne. Lydia, call Wayne. Call Wayne and tell him we need him in the basement, please. I'm not going to give his number out loud. You know it. She knows it, right?
No, she doesn't.
Will you text her his number? You know his number, right?
I can just call him.
Okay, you can call him then. Okay, yeah, we need him down here.
Somebody messaged me. Who was that? That was Wayne. Okay.
Let me see who messaged me. Maybe somebody messaged me about somebody else, like somebody messaged Wayne. No. My Amazon package has been delivered. See, I love fucking Amazon.
I just texted him.
Okay. I got a good package in. He's telling to bring my Amazon package too, because we could use that here. And I'm going on Facebook for a second because I got to make sure I don't got any messages. No messages on Facebook. I've just got new notifications because I really started a war with that slavery thing, which that was my intention. If you guys don't know that, I troll so fucking hard. Okay. And Twitter, I've got a message. I have no idea what this is talking about. This is private. I don't want to.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I have no idea what
Never
he's
mind.
talking about. No, that's okay. I have no idea what he's talking about. So I'm going to put question mark, question mark. Yeah, he's talking about some investigation. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, I want to show you guys. See, look. This is the graphic.
Yeah, I've seen that actually. Yeah, yeah, with the Kill Bills.
Yeah. Kill Bill well that people were posting. Hello, Wayne.
It worked.
Hello.
We want a pizza.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to order a pizza. Please?
Pink Wizard needs food badly.
I'm starving. I said, without eating, I'm getting really woof.
Ooh. Besides, you've missed all the Robert's Rules sex jokes.
Yeah, we're getting filthy.
Come up with any good ones?
Well, I don't always say they're good, but we came up with some. So pizza?
So apparently, so did Colonel Robert
So
at
you
some
want
point.
what kind of a pizza?
I don't care.
What do you like on your pizza?
Not olives, not anchovies, not pineapple. Beyond that, I don't care.
Yeah, I hate
What, no
olives.
Pineapple?
No.
You're so weird.
And pineapple's only good with a couple things. But yeah, no olives. I'm glad you hate that. No anchovies. Gross.
Anchovies are bait.
Anything other than that, I'm fine. I'm fine with cheese or stuff on it. I don't care.
Oh, no.
Thank you. What else
Oh,
do
yeah.
we need? Didn't we need something else? You know for keeping that fridge or not yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right. Thank you. I was screaming for you
I
before.
thought you were screaming me to take Milo out because he was screaming.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to ask you to put the birds
I
out.
was reheating some lunch, and that's when he started squawking. And was he fucker?
Did you put them out? Okay, so the birds are out. That was the other thing I wanted to ask you to put the birds out.
Too late.
They're out.
Ooh, let the birds out.
I
Oh, oh, oh!
I had the stick in my hand.
Yes, no. No, birds out would be rat, rat, rat.
Point.
Milo is one of my birds. I have Milo and Annie. Annie's a very good bird. Milo can be a shit. All right. Is it my turn now? You just asked me,
Yeah.
right? No, 31. It's you.
Oh, we're cheating.
Did you get one right? You did. You got
I
one
marked
right.
it,
Oh,
yes.
okay. All right.
Yes, I got it right for a while, for the first time in a while.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. I'm gonna reconsider. Oh, this is. Oh, you'll like this. Reconsider and enter on the minutes.
Okay. Hopefully I know this because I'm trying to be the queen of the obscure.
If an actual minority versus a virtual in a representative meeting makes improper use of the motion to reconsider and enter on the minutes, the remedy is what? What the hell? A, to fix the time to which to adjourn. B, to adjourn. C, an objection to consideration of the question. or D, none of the above.
Okay, what's the beginning again?
If an actual minority in a representative meeting makes improper use of the motion to reconsider and enter on the minutes.
Right, so they move it.
The remedy is to A,
vote it down is the remedy.
to fix the time to which to adjourn, B, to adjourn, C, an objection to consideration of the question, or D, none of the above.
I'm saying D.
Are you sure?
No, see.
Yeah, this is weird.
I don't, the remedy is to vote it down.
Well, first of all, what if it's improper use? Wouldn't it be ruled out of order?
No, because it's in order, but the actual minority, so C maybe? Okay, I'm going to go with C.
Well, the answer is A.
I got
Fix the time to which to adjourn.
See, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, okay.
I'd never get that.
Objection to consideration of the question could make sense depending on when it's made.
I think that's a good answer.
Oh, wait a minute. The next one's an odd day, too.
Okay.
It's the first one.
Listen, no, I'm challenging that because I think C, unless it says you can't object to it. Let's look at it, because otherwise I'm going to ask you to rule this shitty, because you can object to consideration of the question.
Let's see what. Well, I agree with that, but let's see what they say about it.
Yeah, maybe they say for some reason you can't object to that
Okay,
question.
this is on page 335, section 37, which is sort of the back of the section.
What section? 37?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be enter on what be? Okay, continue.
It says reconsider and enter.
Oh, got it. Okay, so
23
continue.
to 31. This is the last piece, protecting against abuses of the motion.
Okay, let me find that. Okay.
This is the last paragraph. If an actual minority in a representative meeting makes improper use of this motion by moving to reconsider and enter on the minutes a vote which requires, excuse me, I'm belching while I'm talking, which requires action before the next regular meeting, the remedy is to fix the time for an adjourned meeting on another suitable day when the reconsideration can be called up and disposed of. In such a case, the mere making of the motion to set an adjourned meeting would likely cause the withdrawal of the motion and reconsider and enter on the minutes, since its object would be defeated.
I still don't see why you can't object to consideration of the question.
I don't know why you couldn't either.
Because if you had the actual majority, you'd win that. But when they're... I don't think that's a good... I'm sticking by my C and saying that is correct as well. I'm sticking to my guns.
I'm back walking a little bit here because I want to see if there's anything in the standard characteristics.
If an actual makes an improper... A vote which requires action before the next regular meeting. Okay, I see why that is correct, but I still think C is correct. I'm sorry. C is... I'm sticking with this. I understand their issue, but I still think C is correct.
But hang on. Is that considered an incidental main motion?
Why?
No, is it?
I don't know. A reconsideration, you mean?
And enter on the minutes, yes.
Oh, is reconsidered? Is that considered what?
An incidental main motion.
I don't know. Why?
Because objection to consideration of the question cannot be applied.
Oh, it can only be applied to main motions.
Reconsider is not a main motion.
No, objection to consideration of the question can only be applied to main motions. Right. That's why it's wrong.
Right. Yeah. That's why I was referencing.
Got it.
I got a little line here.
Got it.
Yeah, because I got a line here highlighted.
So I'm wrong. I get it. I concede defeat.
That's why I went to look at consideration of the question. Like,
got it.
I was looking for why couldn't it be? Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Because it's not, and I should know that because I tried to do objection to consideration of the question on an amendment to an agenda.
Yeah. Okay. Now, because that was the end of the month and this is the first of the month, we skipped one and go to you again. So you get a second crack at this. It's not even a Sunday.
Hopefully I don't fuck up.
Okay, a motion with the purpose of preventing a temporary majority from taking advantage of an unrepresented attendance.
Right, that's motion to reconsider and enter on the minutes.
At a meeting to vote an action that is opposed by a majority of society is...
A motion to reconsider and enter on the minutes.
A, reconsider. B, ratify. C, reconsider on the minutes. Or D, rescind.
C.
Yes.
Yes!
I've only said it about 6 times. I think it's almost restating the same thing we just went over.
Yes! I'm beginning to love that obscure motion more than my other... What's my other love? Substitute motions.
Well, mine's objection to consideration of the question. That's one of my favorites.
Substitute motions, I want to have their baby. Okay. Alrighty.
But you have to lay on the table for that.
Let me find another.
Okay, this is citation.
Oh, here's you don't have the votes from Hamilton.
You don't have the votes. You don't have the votes.
You don't have the votes.
Okay, 332, 30 to 35 on reconsidered and on the minutes. So which is under reconsider.
Right.
And on the minutes. It's a special form of the motion to reconsider that has a different object from the regular motion. Its purpose is to prevent a temporary majority from taking advantage of an unrepresentative attendance at a meeting to vote on an action that is opposed by the majority of a society or convention's membership.
Right.
The effect of this form of the motion, there's a hole on the page, arises from the fact that when it is moved on the same day that the vote to be reconsidered was taken, it cannot be called up until another day, even if another meeting is held on the same day. There is an exception, see item 6 below. Thus, with a view to obtaining a more representative attendance, it ensures reconsideration of a question on a different day from one to which the question was put to a vote.
Right. Exactly. I don't know what Discord digits mean.
Discord digits. Oh, Discord is that communication.
I know. We use it for LPCO.
I know. We're using it. We use it to talk to people too.
Have you oh, so she wants you to Discord her some digits? Is talking about Wayne's phone number? We already took care of that.
Yeah, we got it covered.
Yeah, we took care of that.
We got it covered. I just texted him and said, "Get down here."
Yeah, and he said, "Yeah," and he's going to order a pizza.
Yeah.
Because I'm hungry.
Okay.
Let me just peel this off. I'm not looking.
I've had enough of
you clicking in a fingernail. I know.
I've had enough things getting peeled
Some
off.
people are really into that. Maybe a JJ.
You didn't see my.
Is this what you're into? Am I?
Oh, you want to hear something funny?
Itching you or you scratch?
Go YouTube the call.
You didn't see the answer,
I
did
didn't
you?
even looking at that. Go YouTube the call of a shoebill stork.
Did you see that video I posted of the secretary bird?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh my God, that bird is vicious.
A shoebill stork, when it starts clicking, it sounds like a machine gun.
Well, let me tell you,
I'm serious.
You don't fuck with the secretary bird. And that's my spirit animal right there. Take that, rhinos.
I thought it was a lobster.
Nah.
Okay.
What were you doing? You were like going. It's like Rocky Horror.
Oh, I was stretching actually.
I was like, damn it,
no, I
Janet.
was trying to stretch my shoulders a little bit. They were tightening up on me a little bit.
See.
Okay, what's the question?
All right. We are back to. Oh no, we're new. Limit or extend limits of debate. I don't even know.
A new topic. What a concept.
I don't even know what they say. I cover the answer, so I can't see it either. Which of the following is not included as one of the standard descriptive characteristics of limit or extend limits of debate?
And my phone doesn't count.
Yeah. So one of these is not one of the standard characteristics of limit or extend limits of debate. Okay. A, it is amendable and the amendment is debatable, but only to the merits of the motion to limit or extend limits of debate.
That sounds like a characteristic. Keep going.
B, it can be reconsidered.
Maybe. Keep going.
C, it requires a second and is not debatable.
Maybe.
D, it requires a 2/3 vote for adoption.
I'm going to... Okay. A sounds like a standard characteristic.
Uh-huh.
D, you said, is 2/3.
Uh-huh.
I think that might be a characteristic. I think to do that, you have to suspend the rules, which would be a 2/3 built into it. What's B?
It can be reconsidered.
And D and C?
It requires a second and is not debatable.
I'm going to go with C because I believe while it does need a second, I believe it's debatable.
It says A.
What?
What the fuck? It is amendable, so it's saying it's not amendable.
Yes, Chintless.
Okay, let's look.
Inside joke from my work.
So here's what A said, and I thought A was a standard characteristic.
Is not included a standard characteristic. Is amendable to the amendment is debatable only to the merits of the motion.
So that's what they're saying is not in there. So flip. That doesn't seem right to me. I wouldn't have gotten that right.
Okay, 193.
I would have said just what you did.
Which is section 15, excuse me, sorry.
I would have said the same thing you did. 15?
Yeah.
limit or extend limits of debate. So standard characteristics is where we're going to, I'm sure.
Page 193.
Uh-huh.
Which is standard characteristics. Line 5 to 19, which is characteristics 7 and 8.
Okay, requires...
A 2/3 vote.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But if you go back mine to bullet C, it's amendable. So the part 1 of A is correct, but like any motion itself is undebatable. But any amendment is undebatable. And A is saying the amendment is debatable. That's why it's not A.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The first part of A is right. The second part of A is not right. Okay, well, that was a tricky one. Lydia wants jalapenos and escargot on the pizza with chopsticks. And I said,
okay, Chintless.
no, not here. No.
That's a Mercedes.
You want to know what I
That's a Mercedes lackey joke.
You know what I say to that? Not today, Satan. That's what I say to that. I'll drink to that. You need another beer.
That was a pizza that a dragon
You
ate.
need to chug the rest of that, and I'll get you another beer.
That a dragon ate in a Mercedes lackey novel. That's why it's an inside joke.
I'll be right back. You forgot to take some of those apples for Lydia.
Yes, we did. Yes, I did.
They're still there. I didn't
Okay.
throw them out because I knew.
Then I'll make sure I don't forget them this time.
Because if you guys can grow a black apple tree, a black Arkansas apple tree.
Actually, one of our trees has got apples on it now, but they're about this big.
Yeah,
but they're
yeah,
apples.
right around the street, they
Yeah.
have an apple, and it's like I wish we had an apple tree so bad.
We had one of those 4-way graft ones out in California, and the thing get watered with the runoff from our compost.
But did it grow the 4 different ones?
Oh God, it grew like mad.
Because sometimes one of them don't. You know, I love apples. We have peach tree in the backyard. It never has any peaches, and the one time it did have peaches, the squirrels got
That
them.
just means you need to move to Michigan.
Squirrels ate our fucking peaches.
Yeah.
And the other peach tree died, so Wayne cut it down.
Right. That just means you need to move to Michigan.
I want to put a bunch of... See, I'm used to Florida, where you could just grow, it's like nothing. You have oranges and mangoes, and
Florida, the climate's wrong for apples.
Yeah. No, you can't grow apples in Florida, but oranges, oh my God.
I know. We had orange trees in Southern California.
Yeah.
We had vintage Sunkist, and
we had a coconut tree. We had an avocado tree, and boy, did that thing produce. And, man, Florida, you could just grow...
We had 22-ounce oranges coming off of one of our trees. They were huge.
I did not realize...
You peel back...
Oh, look
like
at the title here.
My latest article was titled "Turning Undead by the Numbers."
What's that about? I don't get it.
Was that by a 2/3 vote or a majority?
Is this a parliamentary thing? If it's a parliamentary thing, send it to me.
Is it a 2/3 vote or a majority?
Oh,
vote?
and JJ, we're going to be getting with you about having you on, but like not during a marathon, to have like a special episode.
Yeah. And
maybe a couple of them to talk to you first about being a professional parliamentarian, and then next maybe about some of the articles. So we'll get with you on that. Mike's got schedules kind of weird, but we're going to do that. And it will be a weekday, though.
Yeah.
We'll do it special. If you're willing. I think that would be great. And I need to make some frames for it, though. Make sure I have it all set up right.
Next question.
Oh, is it me?
Yes.
I just asked one. Didn't I? Yeah, that was me. This is you, derp. Derpity derp.
Okay, yes, he says. Okay.
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, for a minute I thought he was talking about...
You write articles on Advanced Dungeons and Dragons? Wait.
For a minute I thought he was talking about ADHD.
I think that's what he's talking about, AD&D. Is that Advanced Dungeons and Dragons? And if so, oh my God, are you like into that? Are you a role player? We got a LARPer here. A live action role player. Hey,
Is that what LARP stands for?
Yeah, live action role player.
I thought it was lame ass role.
No.
Lame ass ridiculous person, yes.
But it's like you're role playing rather than speaking of role playing though, the Renaissance Fair is here now.
I know.
I want to go.
The last weekend, I think.
Is it? I'm going to go.
I don't know, but when I came up this morning, or towards lunch, the southbound traffic to get
it was awful.
Was backed up all the way to Toma Road.
You have a 14th level cleric. I forgot the high. I had a paladin. I forgot what highest level, but I wasn't into that like lawful good shit. You know.
I got away from all that when I quit playing text mods back
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Oh my God, JJ, we're gonna need to play. We need to set something up. I want to meet you so bad.
I don't do D&D.
I love D&D, but my most successful character was Alcyone Wolfson. That was her name. Was a paladin. And if anyone gets the reference to Alcyone, I will fucking buy you multiple drinks. Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay, you don't know. Anyone know Alcyone? Alcyone. If you can tell me what that is. And I forgot what level I got to. This a long time ago. But that lawful good shit. No, I'm chaotic good. Chaotic good is what do you think your personality is?
I was lawful. When I was doing the Mordor text mods back in the 90s, so was Lyd. She was a lawful good dumb barbarian, and I was her.
No, but you personally.
I was her sidekick, the lawful neutral cleric.
It's not Lovecraft. Though Lovecraft may have used it, that's not the original.
Oh, would I be?
But I'm waiting to see if anyone else knows what Alcyone is.
I don't know what Alcyone is, but what would I be? I
Yeah.
have no freaking clue.
Well, think about it. I don't you think I'm chaotic good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lawful good ain't me for sure.
I might be a lawful chaotic bard or something.
Wait, you might be a neutral?
Yeah.
Lawful neutral?
Maybe something like that. Yeah.
I think I'd peg you as lawful neutral. Definitely, yeah. I'm definitely
bard.
chaotic good.
So, anyway.
All right. And I think so like libertarian anarchists are chaotic good. Just regular anarchists can be anything, but most of them are chaotic evil, I think.
So what would a radical be? Clueless? Good?
I think a radical is chaotic good.
Chaotic clueless?
I think chaotic good is pretty much the definition of a radical libertarian anarchist.
So that means a status would
And
be
JJ says lawful neutral.
So a
yeah.
status then would be a...
I call status lawful evil. I really would. And the ones who don't realize it...
Then a hooligan would be a chaotic evil.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So we need an overlay of those on top of a Nolan chart.
Yes. Though I would put some status at lawful neutral who haven't yet realized really the predation of the states.
Yeah, you didn't see it until just now.
Lydia, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, huh?
What you talking about, Lydia?
We're in the middle of AD&D here. Come on. So JJ plays. Oh my God. All right, continue.
Okay. August the 20th.
Okay. Is it hard?
That's what
That's what she asked. What? What'd I do?
I'm checking wow.
Oh.
Duh.
That's up here.
Yeah.
Bum chicka wow wow.
But this would fit too.
Boo, you whore.
See? Oh, okay, continue.
I triple dog dare my wife to call me on my cell phone so that everybody hear the ringtone for you.
No. Call me. Apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. You're supposed to go with the fur.
Anyway. Okay, this is a lot I hear.
Oh God, no.
The prospect for completing an election.
The prospect for completing that makes it okay.
As required by the bylaws at this meeting. Was not good.
What?
Was not good.
It says was not good? Oh, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do.
Thank New Orleans Judicial Committee.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't look good. Got it.
What is a proper example of a motion that may be made at the meeting to enable the assembly to complete the election and adjourn?
Okay.
This is what Nick should have done.
Correct. Okay.
A, quote. There's a quote. A, I move to hold a special meeting on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. for the purpose of completing the election of officers.
I don't think that's it.
B, I move that the election of officers be postponed and be made a special order at 7 p.m. for a special meeting on Wednesday evening.
No.
To complete the election of officers.
No.
C, I move that the election of officers be postponed and be made the special order for an adjourned meeting set for next Wednesday evening at 7 p.m.
Could be that.
D, none of the above.
C.
And I have no idea by reading through this what it is because there's too much text in the way, see?
Mm-hmm.
So,
what would you say?
What would I say?
I say C.
I haven't not looked at the answer, so I don't know. Let me read.
It's not A and B because they aren't continuations of the same meeting, and the bylaws say it has to be at this meeting.
Correct.
But an adjourned meeting is the same meeting. That's why I said it's C.
I'll buy that argument. So, and the answer is C.
Yay! Yay! Where's my pen?
Right there.
Yay, yay.
I keep leaving it.
Yay! Yay!
No, I think your reasoning makes perfect sense, sir.
Boom! Checka! Wow! Wow!
And this is also in limit or extend limit of debate. What? No. Postpone to a certain. Postpone definitely. Yeah, there we go. Form an example. Here we go. 189, 32 to 35. This is form an example. Item F.
Okay.
To postpone a subject,
That bad.
such as a revision of the bylaws, to an adjourned meeting at which the entire time can be devoted to it if necessary, a motion to fix the time to which to adjourn should first be made and adopted.
And they kind of did it at the same
time.
time.
The motion to postpone should be made in this form. I move that the question be postponed and made the special order for the adjourned meeting set for next Tuesday evening, which requires 2/3 to vote.
Boom, checka, wow, wow. Boom, checka, wow, wow. Oh, I need another drink. I'm hungry. I'm getting hangry. Need a Snickers.
Either that, you'll turn into Hogarth.
You guys, let us know though if the mix is good. So when you're listening to us, if one of us is louder or somebody needs to get the treble down or the bass up, whatever, let me know.
It's all about that bass.
Yeah, that's the bass. Mama said you don't worry about your size. Okay, boys like a little more booty to hold at night. That booty.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay, so let us know because I'll listen to this later and adjust the mix, but because it was a guess.
Because there are times also, well, even though I'm talking, I sound kind of quiet versus loudmouth over here.
So because we got a mixing board, because this is a professional production.
So where's the professionals get here?
But you can't see the mixing. The mixing board is right here. It's just out of frame.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. So it is me to ask you now?
Now, keep in mind, the mixing board, depending on what you're doing with it, has multiple meetings.
Correct. Well, I can not look how, and it's large. It's got more inputs, baby.
Well, that's what happens when you're making meth.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
We can do up to 4. Well, actually, I think it's 8 tracks, but there's 4 main.
8 tracks. Oh, we're getting into the 70s again.
But there's 2. You know, there's 2 open inserts. We could really have an orgy. All righty. Are we ready? Let me pull this off without you seeing. Look away.
I didn't see it.
Look away, Renee. Okay. Here we go. Oh no, it's a Sunday.
Look away is a Chicago song. Anyway,
This just makes a statement. It's a Sunday. I'll read it and then you get it back. So long as business is not
Whoa, what? Only 3 of the 4 bore correctly the Holy Trinity of low chill apples, some of which can also grow in Florida.
Oh,
too.
so she's saying only 3 of the 4 of your hybrid tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The Holy Trinity of low chill apples, some of which
not in South Florida. Apples will not grow in South Florida. North Florida is different.
There's a humidity and a heat problem.
South Florida, you cannot grow apples in South Florida. But North Florida is in a different climate range in that map thing. Did you order a pizza?
Yeah, and they were kind of laughed at me, but I ordered it with black olives and...
Oh, shut up.
And,
Oh, shut up. Shut up. And pineapples.
And jalapenos and escargot, right?
Yeah. Okay, so this is the Sunday reading. Let's
Okay.
get serious. This is Sunday. You're supposed to be reverent. So long as business is not unreasonably delayed, and the mover of the reconsideration acts in good faith, he is entitled to have it take place at a time he feels will make for the fullest and fairest examination of the question. And so said the Lord.
What the fuck?
That was Sunday.
Yeah.
So here you go. It's me again.
Okay.
Boom, checka, wow, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
There are multiple suggestions
Mm-hmm.
on a motion to refer a motion. Jesus. There are multiple. If there are
Or
multiple
multiple-
suggestions on a motion to refer a motion to multiple special committees,
You should have a blank.
the suggestions are voted on in which order?
Got it.
A. The suggestions are voted on in the order determined by the chair, subject to appeal. B. The suggestions are voted on beginning with the special committee with the smallest number of members. C. The suggestions are voted on beginning with the special committee with the largest number of members. D. The suggestions are voted on in the order they were proposed.
C.
And it is C.
Boom chicka wow wow. Boom, 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 boom chicka wow wow.
The hell was that?
Because I've got 38
Because you're
and
tied
you've got
up.
38.
because now you're tied up. Where's the ropes?
Okay.
She's tied up. Where's the
We're
ropes?
tied up.
Where's the ropes?
You're tied up too. That's kinky.
Ask my wife.
All righty. So, did I throw it over? Oh, no, you
I have
got
it
it.
right here in my
Okay,
hand.
let's go.
Yes, this is under, it is section 13.
Which is? Post.
Commit or refer. Page 173. 31 to 35 under the section titled Completing an Incomplete Motion to Commit. Okay. In completing the motion... after I try that again. Did I mention that my tongue gets fuzzy with beer? In completing a motion that simply refers the main question to a committee, either while the motion to commit is pending or after it is adopted, the chair first asks, to what committee shall the question be referred? If only one suggestion is made, he assumes that this will be the will of the assembly. He states that it is inserted into the motion to commit.
Ooh, sexy.
But if different proposals are made, either in the form of primary and secondary amendments or simply as suggestions, the chair treats them as proposals to fill in a blank and puts them up to a vote in a following order until one receives a majority. 1. Committee of the whole. 2. Quasi-committee of the whole. Which whole?
Or as
in committee of the whole.
Or as
if
in committee of the
yeah.
whole.
3. Consider informally. 4. Standing committees in the order in which they are proposed. And 5. Special, select, or ad hoc committees, the one containing the largest number of members being voted on first.
So that was the answer.
Yes. A proposal to recommit the same or standing or special committee. Excuse me. A proposal to commit.
We don't need that part.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we don't need that part.
Never mind. I'll just tie my tongue in a knot anyway.
So it's interesting if it was a standing committee, it's in the order in which it was proposed. I did not know that. But the special committee, you do the one that's most objectionable, which is the largest number of members. That's what they assume. So like in blanks where it's money, it's the largest amount of money. That's how I got to there.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Well, the story is no difference from your
but
special
there's a
standing
lesson to be
committees, too.
learned here. Anyone who had been watching the 2 special meetings, I think maybe 3. I think we did it in all of them, but I know we did it in at least 2. When Ken Mullman was acting chair, we did some committee of the whole things. That wasn't really committee of the wholes. It was quasi committee of the whole because he retained the chairmanship.
Quasi or queasy?
Both. In a committee of the whole, the chair is not the chair of the committee of the whole.
They can be, but they shouldn't be.
Well, it says not, I believe, in here. But we didn't. We were in a quasi committee of the whole. The LNC is of such a size, we're never going to be in a committee of the whole. It's always going to be in a quasi committee of the whole. And they get irritated with me because after we do something, I don't care, like it wasn't procedurally correct. We did what we wanted to do. But afterwards, I always raise a point of parliamentary inquiry and go, just so that you know, what we did really wasn't a committee of the whole. It was a quasi committee of the whole. And people get irritated on that, but I'm trying to teach.
Because even in Philadelphia, they had a committee of the whole back at the Constitutional Convention, and when that was going on, Washington was not the chair of the committee of the whole. He handed the gavel off to somebody else.
And then that's the way it should be.
Now we had at the time when we were trying to figure out the 2010 California convention, I had to chair this meeting. We went into a committee of the whole to discuss it. But even though I was chairing the main meeting, I also was chairing that committee, but we were also round robin discussing everything. So technically, I was violating the rules, but I didn't know it at the time. But nobody cared.
Right.
So.
You know my attitude on that. If things get done, no rights are violated. I don't really.
But I was specifically working that once everybody had their say on what was going on, because that way I felt it was the best way that we came up with an answer, and we did.
I mean, I think you and I have the same philosophy, don't we? That the rules serve the committee doesn't serve the rules.
Yes.
You know, and sometimes if you get it done,
yeah.
Okay, I don't care if all your I's were dotted or whatever, but that's one reason we're heretics.
Yes.
Is it me now? It's me asking you.
Yes.
Okay, let me just, because I don't want to cheat and I don't want you to cheat. I always don't, paranoid, I'm going to pull off 2 sheets. Okay, here we go. The 6. We're getting to where we need to go. We maybe can do a little ahead and, okay.
Go when the pizza gets here.
Yeah. The motion to rescind and expunge from the minutes, that word is so cool, expunge from the minutes, expresses the strongest disapproval of the action previously taken. This motion requires A 2/3 vote, B 2 votes. The first vote is to rescind, and the second vote is to expunge from the minutes. C, an affirmative vote of a majority of the entire membership. A majority vote after previous notice.
Okay, start it over.
The motion to rescind
Right.
and expunge from the minutes expresses the strongest disapproval of an action previously taken. This motion requires, a 2/3 vote.
Maybe.
B, 2 votes. The first is the vote to rescind, and the second vote is to expunge from the minutes.
Maybe.
C, an affirmative vote of the majority of the entire membership.
No.
D, a majority vote after previous notice.
No. I'm going to go with B.
2 votes.
Yes.
The first vote is to rescind, and the second vote is to... Okay, it is C.
Really?
I never would have fucking gotten this. Never. I would have guessed a 2/3 vote. I would have guessed A.
What I was thinking on that was the 2/3 would be, that would make sense, but the splitting of the vote is stronger because you have to have 2/3 for both of them. That's what I was thinking.
How the fuck is it an affirmative vote?
Have an expunge.
An affirmative vote of a majority of the entire membership.
How the hell are you going to do that?
Well, on the LNC you could.
Yeah, but not. Let's say you're at a convention. How are you going to get 45,000 Colorado members to do that?
No, the membership of a convention is the delegates. That's the membership. That's how the membership is. It's not the entire membership of.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to section 35.
Okey-dokey.
Which is, I gotta memorize these. I'm tired of asking this question.
Probably rescind. Yep. Page
310, 11 through 13.
310, 11 through 13. Under rescind and expunge from the minutes. The last section in the section.
And then there's a tinted page to go to too. Okay, rescind and okay. On extremely rare occasions, and this is 3513 in the new book.
Right.
When it is desired not only to rescind an action, but also to express the strongest disapproval, a member may move to rescind and expunge from the minutes or the record. Adoption of this motion requires an affirmative vote of a majority of the entire membership and may be inadvisable unless the support is even greater. Even a unanimous vote at a meeting is insufficient if that vote is not a majority of the entire membership. If such a motion is adopted, the secretary, in the presence of the assembly, wow, this is like a big ceremony, draws a single line through or around the offending words in the minutes and writes across them, rescinded in order expunged, with the date and his signature. What's this his shit? In the recorded minutes.
Sexism!
Well, I already got in their case about that. In his signature, go fuck yourself with this his signature. In the recorded minutes, the words that are expunged must not be blotted or cut out so that they cannot be read, since this would make it impossible to verify whether more was expunged than ordered. But if you can still read
it... Give me that back.
If you can still read it, what is the point, though?
You can't expunge something that's still sitting
To
there.
me, you redact it in the presence of the people who voted for it so they can see you redacted it.
Mm-hmm.
That is ridiculous. And any published record, though, so this is like a private record, and any published record of the meeting, the expunged material is omitted. So I guess with LNC minutes, then what we put on the site then would be the they're removed, not even redacted.
What you would do is you'd have the words with the line through and say redacted in a note, and then for the public one, it would just be blackened over.
Yeah, with like a note, yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than expunging, it is usually better to rescind the previous action and then, if advisable, to adopt a resolution condemning the action which has been rescinded. I want to do a rescind and expunge on the minutes. I want to do the ceremony. I want to be like, here's my computer.
I think you need a motion to rescind your attempted suspension and then an expungement.
Well, if we get a new LNC.
Yeah.
Or how about when they wouldn't adopt a committee to do COVID messaging?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of shit.
That whole.
And guess who voted against that?
That whole lack of action by the LNC.
Guess who voted against that?
The Reds.
Yes.
That whole lack of action on that was a severe, colossal clusterfuck.
And they were the swing votes. If the Rads had went with it, it would have passed. They're not fucking radicals, and the Radical Caucus needs to do something about it. And I'm saying that people say, "Oh, you hate the Radical." No. I wouldn't even care if I hated them. I would want them to do stupid shit if I hated them. I want them to be better because I want to come back to them when I'm allowed to be in a through my
AJ says it is designed to express outrage at the previous position.
Yes.
So are pitchforks, tars, feathers, and flaming torches. And
I want to do this. Before my time, at least this time as secretary, because as I said, I term limited myself to 3 terms. So if I'm fortunate enough to get reelected, that will be my last term. That's why I'm training an assistant.
Right.
But in the future,
does he know you're grooming him to succeed?
Yes, he does. I that was a requirement.
Is he willing?
Well, that's what I said. I go, you can't say for sure you're going to run after my 3rd term, but you have to be interested in it and be willing to do it. But the delegates might not like who I choose.
Yeah.
But I do want to present a successor that's qualified, and then the delegates can choose. I think all of the officers should be doing that.
Yes, JJ, we know that a motion that is defeated cannot be rescinded.
I know.
But it's nice to think about it.
No, but we can adopt a resolution condemning it.
Yes.
We can do that. But yeah.
Gee, that sounds like a good resolution from the floor in Reno.
Oh my God, yes it does. Are you going to do it? Please do it.
After the elections are over.
Yeah, if I get reelected.
Oh, I think you're going to be.
Well, Tyler is a worthy opponent.
But does he have the rock star support that you have right now?
Yes, he does. Okay. But in a different way. Dick talked about this. I need to do a Leesburg square, where you say we'll get in that, but it's a whole way to evaluate your opponents. No. Tyler he doesn't have as much of the fanatical support that I have.
Yeah.
But he doesn't also have the fanatical hate from some people I have. So it depends on who shows up, because I'm very one or the other. There's very few people who are in the middle. There's a lot of people who are in the middle about Tyler, and a lot of people who love him. So he's weighted towards that way. That's my assessment.
So he's not as polarizing.
No, but right. But he also he don't have the people that'll go to the stocks for him the way I do.
Which means that A, you got to make the turnout, and B, you need a 3rd candidate who is a mimic of him.
Yes, a Prague. There probably will be a Prague.
To split their vote.
To split the neutrals. But also...
Yes, we're talking strategy.
Yeah,
you know what?
And I don't care. Tyler knows this. I love Tyler. I'll never say anything bad about Tyler. And Tyler removes people from his campaign that are just on his campaign because they hate me. So he's got principles.
Yeah, we're just talking tactics
Yeah,
here.
but
it's nothing personal.
But he doesn't have the experience I have.
Yeah,
he's not in that sense. I'm not going to say he couldn't learn it, because he certainly could. Yeah. But right now, not qualified.
Yeah.
Oh, pizza's here.
That's probably why.
We'll go to the 7th though before we eat pizza, and then we'll decide what we want to do. But he's a super nice guy. So. Is he as strong as Evan? Because Evan really almost beat me. I don't know. Evan was a strong candidate. I think he had his RP, like super parliamentary qualified. And yeah, I don't know if Tyler is parliamentary qualified.
Anyway, okay, last call before the pizza. Your chance to pull ahead because we're still tied.
Boom, checka, wow, wow.
Yeah, you have a good chance of getting this one.
Okay, I'm here.
An order limiting debate to 1 minute per member is adopted while a main motion is pending. A motion to refer the main motion to committee is adopted. The committee reports. The previous order limiting debate is A, no longer applicable.
It's A, I think.
B, still applicable if the report is on the same day. C, still applicable if the report is at the same session. Or D, none of the above.
A.
It is A.
Boom, checka, wow, wow. Guess who's ahead?
I told you had a chance to catch up.
All right. We're going to sign off and eat pizza.
Hold on, I'm going to finish this off.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying. Yeah. After that, we're going to sign off and eat pizza. We might come back to do a few more, but probably not, because the 7th is, let me look. Let me make sure it went to a Sunday.
7th is a...
It's a Saturday. Yeah. So we would start with that Sunday. So we probably are done. I think we're done.
Unless you want to do one more real fast. Nah, pizza.
Nah, because that's a Sunday, and we'll end up starting on the 9th. Yeah, so I think we're done for today. Okay. Because I got L&C work to do.
15, 196, 1 to 6... Any question affected by an order modifying limits of debate that in any way go over to the next session or that are referred to a committee and reported back, even in the same session which committed, become open to debate under the irregular rules. An order limiting or extending limits of debate applies to reconsiderations of affected questions before, but not after exhaustion of the order. Simple, straightforward.
And while we're eating and talking upstairs, JJ, we'll look at some dates, and then I will private message you or email you, and we'll work out some dates for specials.
Roberta, yeah, shoot us some dates.
Yes. And before we go, I want to, again, put up our little, here's it. Yeah, this is it. We do have a Patreon. So if you would like to become a patron, you'd be our first one. You could be our first fucking patron. You can have a shirt that says first fucking patron, okay? And, or before we go, you can super chat us funds. I'm begging.
We need nacho money to go with we need nacho money to go with the beer.
Yeah, I'm such a whore begging for money, so here we go.
Boo, you whore.
See? Where's also
You didn't show me the money.
Let me see here. Boom chaka wow wow, boo you whore, catty bitches. But I think I have another one that says like, oh, Karen is such a whore. You look like an idiot.
Such a slut.
Oh yeah, where's that?
Keep going. Right there. Up. Stay here. There.
Here?
Yeah.
That one's such a slut?
I don't know.
Crazy thing is that it should be Karen, but people forget about her because she's such a slut.
See? Karen is such a slut. All right. Well, I begged.
You need that. You need to show me the money one.
Yeah, I begged. We didn't get any super chats, but perhaps Patreon. Now we're going to go eat our pizza, and we will see you guys back on the 8th. And we'll probably have a show with JJ before then, but we're going to work that out. We're going to work that out. Okay.
I may be on the road in a truck, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll work it out. And I think that is it. This new scene, that is my other, I don't know what that, oh, that's called the question bitch. We're just going to play the ending scene. I'm not sure what it is. I'll close it if it's bad. And we'll see you guys on the 8th. I think this is the call the question bitches thing.
Viva! Let's hear the opposition side. Like a stubborn donkey's bray. All opposed? You say nay. Opposed! Opposed! The motion carries anyway.